Ladies and gents, hello, how are we doing? A very, very happy Wednesday to everybody tuning in here today live from Manchester Airport. It's your midweek show. How are you all doing, folks? A very, very warm welcome into yet another sunny Manchester Airport. Absolutely loving it. We got the sunnies on down here. It's really, really lovely weather at the minute. Brownie's upstairs in his favourite 747 t-shirt, looking fresh, mate.
Fresh, feeling it as well.
How's it up there?
Lovely, very nice. Bit of a breeze, but it's keeping us cool. It's nice.
Love it, love it. And ladies and gents, you can just see the nose of the Emirates A380 pushing back as well. So let's say some hellos in the chat. Mrs. Airliners Live, how are you doing? Shanae, Mary Melodies, Sunny, Claire, Yorkshire Rose, David, Jamie, Joanna, Chippers, Majestic Fox, Joanne, Sam Hockaday with 37 months. Mike, thank you very much. Helen, Scottish Linda, Ms. Carl, Jake, Shanae, Mini Disc over on Twitch, Easily, Witchy Poo, Shirley Dev. How are we all doing? Andrew Duffy tuning in from the RVP. Malcolm Lewis, hello. It's great to see you all. Hope you're all having a absolutely fantastic week so far. It's kind of come around pretty quick, this show, hasn't it, with the bank holiday that we've just had. And straight back into the swing of it today.
Yeah, hope you all had a great Easter weekend, of course, whatever you're up to. And back at it for many of us. It was a long weekend, wasn't it?
Yeah, I must admit, for me, I was ready, man. I was ready to get back. Yeah. I must admit, I think 3 days for me is 10 out of 10. But 4 days, I'm kind of like, come on, man, I just want to get back. I want to get back. Emirates A380 then, of course, heading out to Dubai. We did just have the Virgin Atlantic A350 arriving from Orlando. We just saw a quick taxi there as it went past Signature. Will's down at the RVP as well. Looks like he's grabbing some pictures. I'm not quite sure what for. I think there's a big project going on that he's getting involved in, I think. It's a nice one, Will. Good to see you, mate. How are you doing, boss man? Make sure you come say hello afterwards as well. And chat, I feel really, really bad. I hate this part about me, you know. This is one of the worst things about me. I am terrible with names. I am really, really bad with names. I can recognise faces really well.
Yep.
Names, basically, we had a lovely couple come over as we were setting up chat. They've gone over into the cafe now, right? So I'm going to keep an eye open for them. I said, oh, what's your name? Told me the name. I was like, right, I'll give you a shout out. Started the music, completely forgotten. I'm sorry. I really do apologise. But they know who they are, and waboosh, look at them, bought some sausage rolls for the boys.
Whoa.
So thank you very, very much for those, and you're going to have to accept my apologies. I'm really, really bad. If you're listening to the show in the cafe, come over, tell me again, and I'll just say it straight away so I don't forget.
Give him a slap as well.
I know, I think I need a notebook or something. I need some way of remembering names. I'm really, really bad. But like I said, I can always remember faces, which is a bit of a weird one.
Yeah, like faces, characters. It's you again, but sometimes it's just like, oh.
That's it.
I'm really bad. Sometimes I never even ask for the name, and then it just gets awkward because it's like, I've known you for a while now, and I still don't know your name.
And you kind of left it a bit too long to ask at that point.
You know, it's like, we've known each other for years, but what's your name?
That's the worst one, isn't it? And I tell you what, and it was funny actually, because we had this conversation with one of the task guys. He was here every single week, and he come down and he went, I'm really sorry. He said, remind me of you twos again. I never know which way round it goes. I said, don't worry, it's fine, because I'll be honest, I didn't remember his name either. And we see him nearly every week.
I'll never look down at someone who asks that question, to be honest, because I know how it feels.
It's really bad, isn't it? Really bad. But let's read out some names, which should be a bit easier, because they're right in front of me. Andrew, good to see you. Mark Parton, good to see you. Lovely day in Manchester. It really is, mate. Hope you're doing well. Myri says, a lot of us are the same. You can describe someone in complete detail. But yeah, it's like names just haven't got a clue. That's it. Yeah,
it's like you know, if you work for like a company and like maybe that customer has like a file, you'll know their file, you'll know what's going on. But you're like, I don't know what your name is.
But I remember everything you've bought. But I don't know what your name is.
Yeah.
Emirates A380 just starting its taxi out, so that's going to be coming right past us here at the RVP. And it's going to be a great start to what's hopefully going to be an awesome show as well. And a big thanks to Mr. Jake for the 51 months. Wow. St. George was known for taking on a dragon, whereas I married one. Both history, says Jake. Thank you very, very much, mate, for the returning business class member for 51 months. And Doc Finley, that is a name, an OG name. He's been with us a long time.
Yes.
Twitch Prime for 47 months, mate. Not messing about. How are you doing? Good to see you. Minidisc, good morning. Hugo, good to see you. Greg, how's it going? Graham Lupin Walking Tours tuning in. Welcome, welcome. P-Bolts, Graham Hill, Pedro. Pedro, you were another one. I said to Jen, Pedro, so Pedro got me a mug.
Yep.
That he was supposed to give me at Task Fair. Apparently it's been in his boot since Task Fair. So he gave it to me. He said, I'm not going to tell you what it is, but put hot water in it. So I put hot water in it, and my oof emote just shows like this. I was like, oh my God, I was laughing at home. I was like, I need to make a thank you post. I was like, go on and type in Amy. Yeah. Typed in Pedro. I went, hold on, his name's not Pedro. I said, what is his real name? I was like, Jen, what's he called?
I think a lot of people don't know his real name at this point.
I know. Luckily, Jen came to the rescue.
Yeah.
I was able to make the post, but yeah, it was...
like
even now it's completely gone. I can't remember.
Like Sam kind of hangs out with them on the Sundays, at the RVP, and they always refer to him as Pedro. Like that's just his name now.
That's it.
Legal name change.
But that's it. I've completely forgotten now. I'm on the spot. Yorkshire Mixer tuning in from a sunny West Yorkshire. Love that. Erica says, I'm watching whilst listing on Vinted. Oh, nice.
Mate, I like Vinted.
What are you listing?
Anything in my size.
Here you go, let's have a listen into this. Mike Freeman. I got it.
That's it, yeah.
With a little help from Linda. I've just outed him now on the internet, haven't I?
I know.
His name's Mike Freeman, and his card details are... Alison Powis, how are you doing? Welcome in. We got glorious weather in Manchester this morning. We really have. Kevin Hawthorne tuning in from Lakeland in Florida. Wow.
Oh, wow.
What time is it there, Kevin? Very good morning to you. Paul Alford, good morning. How's it going?
Yeah, very happy St. George's Day as well to everyone.
Yeah, so on the radio on the way in,
yep,
I was saying this to Andy that apparently it's kind of like a unofficial St. George's Day today, because apparently there's something with the church where you can't have a St. George's Day within a week of the Easter holiday, apparently.
Hey, let's just get them all together, shall we? Let's just have one big week.
There you go. But then there was a lady on there from the St. George's Day or the St. George Society or something they were talking about, and she's celebrating it today, so I was like, she's doing it then.
I think today's the day. Oh. Yeah, in Dakota school they got like a non-uniform day for it, so
oh yeah,
it's good in my books.
So I was saying to Andy, chat, I'm not very good with like saints and things like that. I don't know, what are we supposed to be doing something today? Like what are we supposed to do?
That one I'm not 100% sure on.
Yeah, that's what I mean. I don't know. I think it's kind of becoming a bit of a... I don't know, is it kind of dying out a bit, chat?
I think as well, there's just so many holidays throughout the year, isn't there? Like, it feels like there's always something. Like, we've just had Easter, like you said, and we've just had the whole bank holiday weekend as well as a result. And now it's like this. It's almost like a fatigue, isn't it, of
well,
things
it's that, and it's just not knowing what... Like, it's great. It's St. George's Day. It's like, okay, so what... Do you know what I mean? I think there's probably a lot of people like me who don't really know what you're supposed to be doing.
Celebrate being English. Mate, I do that every
Yeah, but in what way, though? Like, do you know what I mean?
Let's go to the pub.
It's not like you're walking down the street and there's big, like, street parties with English flags and stuff like that. Like, there's just... None of that happens, so it's like... It's a bit awkward, isn't it?
I mean, we've got sausage rolls down there. There you go. Part one done.
Paul Marriott, thank you very much for the 2 years of crew seat membership. Hope you're doing well. Enjoy that gold badge as well. Really do appreciate your long-term support to the channel. Yeah, I feel like certain days are just kind of like alcohol drinking days. But yeah, I don't really know. A380 on the rollout.
Incredible.
You can see that 380 just kicking up the last little bits of moisture on the runway. As it climbs out to start its journey over to Dubai. And having a quick look at our partners Flight Radar 24. We've got a couple of low-costers on the move. It's mostly EasyJet and Jet2 at the moment. On the airfield, we've also got a TUI for Sharm el-Sheikh. Lufthansa just arrived in from Munich. Hey Paula, how you doing? Chat, let's get some 10 out of 10. Some love in the chat for Paula, by the way. Let's see the chat filled with, you know, nice things for Paula. Because she took some time out of her day to take Pia back to Birmingham Airport on her drive home. To help Pia out, so she didn't have to get on like public transport.
I mean Henna.
Sorry, Henna. See what I mean?
Names.
I'm doing it again. So yeah, thank you very much for doing that, Paula. And it was great to see a big community get together as well. This weekend just gone.
That was so cool. Yeah, Henna was lovely as well. How awesome was that to meet her? Came all the way
fair
from...
play to making the journey over as well, just so we could forget your name.
I think it was there were some people who had been speaking to her before, you know, that organised it, said, watch out, because her English isn't great, you know, like, so make sure you talk.
I didn't get that impression.
Mate, honestly, she was great. She spoke really well and spoke better English than a lot of people I went to school with. No, she was lovely. And she brought lots of sweeties and
she did.
Treats from Finland.
When I went over and spoke to her, she was like, make sure you try some of these and try some of these. And yeah, I was trying all of the delicacies that she brought over.
One of the ones I loved was lemon.
Sorry to interrupt you. Eyes to the right, that Brussels special has just touched down.
Oh, lovely.
Keeping an eye out for today.
I'm hyped to see that go out as well.
Yeah.
Lemon Jaffa cakes. Oh, they were 10 out of 10.
Yeah, they were good.
I don't think I've ever had them before. Like, I don't know if they've ever done them in the UK, maybe. Lemon Jaffa cakes.
Oh, chat, honestly, don't. I'm having one of them days today. I said to Jen I was going to struggle today because I was on night shift last night and I was up a bit late and she woke up at like 5:45 in the morning. So I am tired today. I said, I've got to go and be entertaining now. So I think getting names mixed up is probably the least of my worries today. Pia is in the chat though. How are you doing? Henna, sorry about that. You have to bear with me today. I'm surprised I even know what Andy's name is today, the way I'm carrying on.
Oh, yeah.
But anyway, regardless, thank you very much for doing that, Paula. That was a nice thing to do.
Wow, this new livery looks incredible. I'm not sure if I've ever seen this.
I've photographed it once.
Have you?
Yeah,
wow.
On the south side.
What a stunning aircraft this is.
Naughty that, isn't it?
Now, I'm told by a certain Brussels pilot that this aircraft does have a DJ booth on board as well, which is pretty nuts.
Oh, yeah.
It's not... In my head, I thought it'd be like DJ booth and a dance floor. It's more like, imagine one of the snack trolleys that they have, but on the top of it, there's like DJ decks. And I don't think that they've done it properly. They've got like proper Pioneer equipment, and it's hooked up to the like the actual PA system in the plane. I don't think they do it normally, but I think they use it on special occasions, such as Tomorrowland.
Wow, my image is on the app as well. Go like that.
Nice.
Love that, love that.
It's a bit breezy today, flipping heck.
It is, isn't it? Tony loving that livery. It is nice, isn't it, Tony? Chris saying it was done at Airborne Colours in East Mids.
Was it?
Fair play.
Them folks over there know how to do a good livery. It's holding short. I think there's a Jet 2 going to depart. We'll catch that first. Morning, Derek. How are you doing?
Hello. Welcome in.
And of course, everyone else in the chat, especially the moderators as well. Doing a great job as always. Yeah, great to meet so many people at on Sunday.
Yeah, thanks everyone. Jets are on the roll out to Tenerife. Brussels holding short, waiting to cross over. And stick around, folks, because we're going to be seeing that Brussels livery up and close and personal here at the Runway Visitor Park when it taxis out shortly. A nice smooth rotation for the A321neo. And just as that aircraft departs, company traffic out to Antalya, taxiing past the RVP. Lisa Donald, how are you doing? Welcome in, good morning, happy Wednesday. David's got us on the 70-inch TV. All right, chill out, David. Chris says, I'm watching the planes for Virgin Twilight to open later, flying out to Orlando with Virgin tomorrow. Nice. Enjoy that. And Alan watching from Newcastle upon Tyne. Welcome, welcome, Alan. Roger's here as well. How are you doing? Yeah, we can't have a garden day with a puppy, mate. We did a bit of lead training with her yesterday afternoon. It turns out all she wants to do is eat dandelions. And she's very, very good at finding them as well. She can sniff them out.
Wow.
Diane Haynes, how you doing? Welcome in. Lord Chozo, how are you doing? Aircraft with RSM says 70-inch. I'm on a 75.
Hey.
Not messing about.
I don't even know what ours is. It's what, 50 something, 55 maybe? The only times that I think a bigger TV would be good, legit, is, well, for start, Airliners Live, of course. But sports, you know, like football games and Formula One and stuff, where there's a lot of stuff on the screen.
So for Christmas, I got myself a 65-inch LG.
Oh, yeah.
And it's great, because in our front room, we've got, like, quite a big wall that has, like, the wall-mounted cupboards on it. They, like, came with the house, and that's where they had their TV. So our TV just looked tiny on it. So I was like, I'll get a big TV for there.
Yeah.
And I've really enjoyed it. Really enjoyed it.
Yeah, like watching, like, football games and stuff. But that's mega.
Yeah.
I've got a 150-inch TV. Yeah, right, Flemmer. Yeah, right.
Mate.
Is that 2 TVs stuck together?
4 of his monitors.
Did the catch have a good birthday? She did, Audrey. Yeah, we went to Gulliver's World, which is a theme park near here. I think it's probably the closest one to here. And it's like a cheap version, in my opinion, of Alton Towers. But it's more focused on, like, kids' rides. Everything's a bit smaller. So it was great. I was proper not looking forward to it in the sense that, because it was Bank Holiday Monday, it would have just been rammed. But luckily, it was raining a little bit. Like, not enough to be, like, a problem, but just, like, spitting with rain, quite grey. And as a result, hardly anyone turned up. So it was pretty empty. Like, you could just go on rides over and over again, and there was no crowds or anything. It was pretty chill. It was pretty nice. And it even warmed up. It turned up to be a bit sunny in the afternoon as well, so she had the best time, though.
Stuart Sutton-Young gifting the first membership of the stream today. Thank you very, very much. That's gone to Alan Lee. Enjoy business class for the next month, Alan. Yeah, I was thinking about you because it was raining quite bad here.
Oh yeah.
I thought, I wonder if he's gone or not.
Yeah.
But you said it wasn't that bad there.
No. It was just spitting was like the worst it got. All right then. Good fun.
Nah, I don't know what you're talking about, Diane. Not sure about that. Nah.
You had a call from Flyer Watchers, yeah?
Several, actually, yeah.
All rejected.
Yeah, he might have sent me a video of him laughing and celebrating when they got that lucky free kick, which I graciously congratulated him on and said it was actually quite a good free kick. So, yeah. You won't be seeing Flyer Watchers anymore, chat. Got rid of them lot. Let me see if I can show you the video.
I've not seen Flyer Watchers in the chat today, David.
No. Oh, it's not. It's on the other phone. Oh, rip. Never mind.
Wait, why have you got two phones? What's going on?
Because I thought to myself, well, I can't say why I'm using two phones.
Oh, okay.
It's not for that reason. Don't worry, guys.
Because you burn the phone.
I drive a Kia. I've not got a BMW X6 or whatever they got. I can't really say. We're testing something. That's all you need to know. I needed it to test it. Yeah, I promise. Joanne with a 10 gifted memberships.
Wow.
Go on, Joanne. Love that.
Joanne.
Thank you very, very much for the 10 gifted memberships. If you just received one of those, I'm going to thank you in the chat.
Thank you, Joanne. Good to see you here nice and early as well. I know you're over in the States. It's feeling a little bit like the Sunshine State today. Not quite as humid though.
Yeah.
Or warm.
Thanks again, Joanne. Really do appreciate that. 10 gifted memberships coming into the stream today. Love that. I've told David to send me the video again so that I can show you guys. So I'm sure he'll send it to me at some point soon. But no, I'm straight back on the trusty Google Pixel.
The old Android.
Because I used to have an iPhone. Was it like iPhone 13? I think I had, and flipping it. I can use this thing right all day today. I can be on a Sunday show call with Matt Smith on this phone for 4 hours. I can go home watching videos, watching Twitch, 5G, everything. Forget to charge it, get up and use it for the full day the next day. My iPhone was at 30% at 2 o'clock in the afternoon.
The battery life's not great.
The battery life when you're using 5G on iPhone is just absolutely terrible.
I think that's what put me off iPhone. They used to be, they're not anymore, but they used to be very easy to break, didn't they, iPhones? Back at the 5 and the 6.
Everybody you see who's got an iPhone has got the smashed glass on the back. It's like a fashion thing. It's like when you get it, you just go on then. I'll just join the club, shall I? Beastie, thank you very much. Gifting a membership. Really do appreciate that, Beastie. Hope you're doing well today. Thank you very, very much for the support. That Ryanair in the background has just been pushed back for Porto.
Yeah, Google Pixels are decent, and they're great value as well, because they're only about half the price of iPhones these days. And they're probably just as good, to be fair. You said you preferred the camera, didn't you, on the iPhone, though?
Yeah, I'm not a fan of the Google camera, I must admit. I'm not. Sorry, Jen's just texted me because she's working from home today and the internet's broken. Let me stand by, chat, while I just try and... Jen needs to get on a meeting. Let me try and fix the internet for her one sec.
No worries. Yeah, I find as well, like, this is just more personal, like, what I do for a living, isn't it? Like, running social media stuff and obviously YouTube channel. I find Android's a bit better for that, just in the sense of, like, it's easier with, like, dealing with files and sending things over to people. Whereas iPhone, it's good if you've got, like, other people on iPhone. You've got, like, was it iMessage and iCloud, and is it AirDrop? Is that a thing? I try to remember terms that I heard in the old where I used to work. Samsung all the way. Yeah, I've heard good things about Samsung. I've never had a Samsung though. Never had one. For me though, a phone just needs to be like helpful. Like it just needs to like do what it says on the tin. Maybe a nice camera as well, and have decent battery life. Like I think some phones just have too many features, like things that you just don't need. Oh, Scottish Linda, I love my Google Pixel 7. It takes better pics than my last Galaxy S7. Okay. I don't know what the S7 is. Is that like quite a newish or an oldish one? I don't know. I don't know. AirDrop is funny, especially on a crowded airplane. Yeah, I've seen them memes. Yeah, send pictures of pilots taking selfies. That's funny. A friend of mine has her own business based solely on iPhone photography. Wow, Janet, that's cool. I bet you that can get like photos that are as good as like, you know, not the latest cameras of course, but certainly ones that are a few years old, right? Quite situational though, you know, like certainly like your portrait photos and your up close stuff. For me, it's like it kind of falls apart when you're trying to get pictures of things far away. Like the zoom on this camera will obviously always be better than a smartphone, but maybe in years to come that will change, and you'll see us streaming from a phone and you won't know the difference. Wow, look at this incredible plane. Wow. American reg as well. Falcon 7X. Look at that thing. Look at the tail. We've got a TUI Dreamliner behind. If Myri's in the chat, I'm sure she's noticed that on radar. Dreamy of the streamy. Mate, this Falcon is going to be stunning when it takes off. I'll get a recording of this. Top 1%, exactly. Top 1% of the 1% on that plane.
Right, chat, here he is, the little wind up, sending me videos, just as, he sent me this, just as he scored, by the way. This is Flyer Watches, and this is what he sent me. Yes! Look at him. Look how happy he is. He's absolutely, look at him waiting for it, the little awkward pause as well at the beginning of the video while he makes sure it's recording. And then he just sends me that. So, listen mate, I don't know what you're doing that for. It's a lucky free kick, wasn't it? No one's bothered anyway. Who even are Wolves? You know what I mean? So, Flyer Watches, everybody.
I seen someone driving around mine the other day with a red car. Red Corsa with a Wolves air freshener in it. Like, whose team are you on? Pick a lane. Must have gotten lost, eh? Must have went the wrong way on the M6. Another BizJet. What's going on?
Ian Kelly, how you doing? Good morning. Good to see you.
Wow. And what's this behind? Is that jet time again?
Oh, yeah.
Is it that time
Let
again?
me come up and get a picture of it.
Yeah. What time is it? Wow, that's a pretty plane. Jet time. Quite an unusual plane to see at Manchester Airport. We have seen it a few times before. It usually does charter flights. Seems to be heading off to Copenhagen today. But with a Scandinavian call sign, so I think it's just doing a flight on behalf of them, by the looks of things. And also, hey, would you look at it? A Scandinavia. I had to double check then. I didn't click on this one by accident, did I? Oh, Walmart jet. Can't unsee that now. Walmart jet. Yeah, it's flying for Scandinavia apparently. That's interesting, isn't it? Nice catch. Falcon's going to take off soon. Yep, there it is. It's on the roll.
That is a nice biz jet.
Wow, that is incredible.
Falcon as well. Like what a name.
Love him. I don't think they still have the Falcons in the. Didn't the British government used to use them a few years ago? The old Union Jacks on them as well. I don't think they exist anymore. No, they tend to use Airbus planes as well.
Ian Hodson in the chat. Look at him. He's got the Wolves display picture and everything. Lucky freaking. No, to be fair, I'll be truthful. You know what I mean? I'm on the wind up, obviously. My immediate message to him was, to be fair, mate, that was a very good free kick. It was a good free kick, so I'll let you have that one. So yeah, to Cancun next to depart. Ryan Sanders, how you doing? Welcome in this morning.
There is the first Dreamy of the stream.
There you go. Quite a little queue down at the end of the runway as well. 4 aircraft waiting to depart. First of which is the Ryanair out of Porto that we saw push back earlier on. How you doing, Scappy? Good to see you, mate.
Is there a bit of water on the runway? I think so, yeah. It's we had a bit of rain last night. See here on the little service road there, it's there's a bit of puddle action going on.
Scappy just saying the VIP aircraft is the Falcon 900 LX. They've got 2.
Oh, they still got them, have they? Nice. I've just not seen them for so long.
I saw the last time did they use them when the Queen passed away and they had to go up to Scotland? I'm sure I saw those biz jets being used.
Yeah, it was around that time.
Paul, thank you very much for the 34 months of support to the channel. I really appreciate that. Thank you so much, Paul. Long-term channel VIP. Ebony, how are you doing? Barry DC3 tuning in from Perth, Australia. Welcome.
DC3, what a plane. What an aircraft.
Hey, and Tom and Ann, good to see you guys. Working and lurking on your Wednesday.
One thing that's bad about Gulliver's World, though, is they have right
that's a
next
big story change, isn't it?
No, it's related to this. Is next door is RAF Burtonwood, and what they do is, I don't know if they fund it or whatever these days, but if you get a ticket to Gulliver's World, you get access to that as well. And it's just connected to the theme park these days. It's crazy. So like, you're going about your business on roller coasters, and you're like, you know what? Let's go in the air museum. And I go in there and see some planes, and it's tiny. There's no actual. I think there's like a front end of a DC-6, I think. But it's such a cool little nifty museum. If anyone's ever been there. And it's bad because RAF Burtonwood, I think at the time, was the biggest airfield in all of Europe. It was massive. It's huge. Of course, largely responsible for a lot of the work that went on in the Berlin airlift, of course. And sad that that's gone now. But one thing that's cool though is if you drive on the M62 motorway past the Burtonwood services, you're actually on what was the runway. The motorway goes very straight for a little bit, and it's because you're on what was that runway. At 3 runways, I believe.
Here's the second Dreamy of the Streamy. Is that confirmed now, Ian? I know we were putting a bid in for him, but I didn't think the deal had been done yet. This Dreamliner is heading out to Paphos. Nice flight. Heard of it, the 2E73 out to Antalya. Know which aircraft I'd prefer to be on.
Yeah, it's mad, Tim. But also with that RAF Burtonwood I think it's free access for that museum when at certain times of the day you can just go into that specifically. It's quite neat.
Get to Dajet. Taking off. Heading out to sunny London Luton.
Oh wow. Short hop.
Roger says it's currently 4:38 AM. Pop-Tarts are calling. But I can't eat sweet stuff at that time in the morning, mate. No way.
What flavour have you got?
Right now out to Pisa. Another NetJets aircraft heading out of signature for Farnborough. Cessna Latitude. Bigger bizjet than the Citations we usually see.
London Luton, Andy's favourite airport. Yeah, it was Paula came up to me and went, I've got some stickers for you for your favourite airport. And I was like, my favourite airport? I was like, what's my favourite airport? Like, I guess Manchester. Like, I was like thinking if I said other things, and she gives me this. Well, more than just this.
Sorry. Yeah.
There was one that says, I'm sure it said live, love, Luton or something as well, and lots of silly ones. So thanks for that, Paula. I don't know why you bought them, but
is that Cessna starting up?
Could be, yeah. It sounds like it's coming from Signature.
Nice, that sounds awesome. Paying the release clause. Oh, right, okay, because I know we'd said we would, but I didn't know if it had actually been agreed yet. Jody only saying yesterday it wouldn't be done anytime soon, but good for us, I think. I won't get into that. Won't get into it. Oh, that's... Nah, Pedro. No way, mate. Amy can wake up at 3 AM, drink some Monster, and then go back to sleep. Tell her, man, she needs to stop that. That's not good for you. She's a nurse. What's she doing that for?
Oh, Runway 2's just closed for some reason.
Has it? Why?
Sure.
I mean, I'm not complaining, but... Go on, then. Now you really are going to get the best views of Manchester right here on Airliners Live for the rest of your afternoon.
Yeah, so we've got the fire crew repositioning as well, so maybe they are just closing Runway 2 for some reason. Strange.
Share the stream around, folks. Let's get as many people in here as we can today then. That's an added bonus for today's show.
Ah. I wonder why. Maybe they're doing a bit of work on Runway 2, possibly. I mean, Wednesday's usually quite quiet anyway, so I don't think it makes a huge difference.
Hey, look at that. Mark says he stood in front of us. He's just currently showing his grandson us guys on YouTube. You can just see him, Andy, in front there.
Yeah, I can see.
See if we give him a wave, see if he'll get on YouTube. There he is. What a lad. I love that.
That's so cute.
Two lined up for Antalya next to go.
Hope you two are having a great time down at the RVP.
Yeah, awesome. Love it, love it.
I think a lot of the kids are still off school, aren't they, around here?
I think so, there are, yeah. Because the traffic wasn't bad getting in here this morning. There was a van on fire though. Did you drive past that on the way in?
No.
Yeah, there was a van on fire.
Yikes.
I think you dodged it just in time because it was just starting to back up, and I think with stuff like that, they just close the motorway, don't they? I was like, I've got to get past this now.
Yeah.
I'll be sat here for hours otherwise. Two looks to be open. There's a Ryanair lining up for it. That's odd. Why would they... What's the altitude on that? 1,300 feet. Pia, thank you very much. Just gifted a membership to the community. I really appreciate that. Pia, thank you very, very much. Hope you're doing well today. Bucket reverses out. I think they do this to maintain the taxi speed. So you're not having to ride the brakes the whole way out.
There goes the jet time, doing a flight on behalf of Scandinavian. I think back to Copenhagen.
Yeah, and that Ryanair's going to land on this runway, so...
Wow, cool.
Yeah, not too sure, but good for us, good for us.
Yeah, it works. Fire crew heading back out. Wonder if they're headed back to that fire station, I don't know. Or maybe they're doing a bit of training today. Keep an eye on it. Of course, they can't cross the runway because there is a landing aircraft.
Yeah, it's arriving in from Dublin.
Oh,
Greaser.
that was silky. We landed yet. Incredible. Just gonna grab my jacket real quick.
And my arm is full of bite marks, scratches. Like, literally, our dog is a demon at the moment. I don't know. I've been told by quite a few people that is just puppy stuff.
Yep.
But I'd rather it wasn't.
Full of cuts and
Mate,
bruises.
everywhere. It's all over my hands, my arm.
2 phones as well. What's going on?
Exactly.
Mate,
Changed, aren't I? Getting up at 5:45 in the morning.
something going on here.
Must be. Oh, watch out. I'll let you read Sam's soppy message out.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, let me catch this and then I'll read it. Yeah, I've just seen it. Scandinavian on the roll. Doing a little bit of recording here as well, getting some clips for the old social medias.
I enjoy that, Dave. Thanks very much, mate. Appreciate you being involved in the community.
Let's have a look. So, £5 donation. Thank you, Sam. from Sam. Hats off to Andy for still loving a snotty woman who has twisted her knee this morning. Absolute man of a man. Enjoy the TA today. Sniff, sniff. Yeah, she's got a bit of sniffles at the moment. It's either hay fever or a bit of a cold, or both.
It started.
Yeah.
Jen's been ill well over a week, and she is coughing like mad at the minute.
Yeah. Hope she gets well soon, and Sam as well.
In from Frankfurt, Lufthansa A319.
Oh wow, what's this?
What, a Turkish Star Alliance special as well on the way past. We're being treated today, folks.
Really are. Thank you again, Sam, for the donation.
Thank you very much.
Hope you're feeling better. Just a little bit.
Yeah, touch wood, chat. I've not picked it up. It's been long enough now. I would have got it if I was going to get it, I think.
Yeah, I think early last week I had a bit of a sore throat and felt like I was going to get ill, and then it just disappeared. So dodged it, I think.
And Dave Hurst, thanks for the 3 months of support as well, returning after that gifted membership. Love that. Can we get to the bottom of this big up TA thing? Because we've been saying it for years, and I've got no idea what it is, what it means, why we say it.
I'll have to say it after the stream.
Well, can we stop saying it if we've got to say it after the stream? Because it literally means nothing to nobody. Lined up for Paphos, TUI Dreamliner next to go. Nice one, Paula. Getting away with watching some planes, nobody knows.
Just showing off the sticker that you gave us. Well, one of the many. Look at them wings flexing. She climbs out. 05 left. Runway in use today. Currently in use for arrivals and departures, which is odd.
You know what I saw while I was getting everything set up this morning? The EasyJet plane that's all white that just has that weird shaped orange sticker with the EasyJet text on it.
Yep.
That departed just as I was getting here this morning.
That's weird, isn't it? Oh, that thing's look. I don't know if it's an actual EasyJet plane. I don't know. I know Flemmo's got a picture of it that I keep seeing pop up. You know what I mean? And I was like, that's useless, isn't it? But no, it still exists, alive and well.
Yeah, it's a weird one, Audrey. I usually pick up all the codes that Jen brings home, but yeah, this one I've managed to dodge. I'm quite glad as well, because Jen usually don't get too ill with coughs and colds. Like you know she's ill, but you don't really. She's either really good at hiding it or she just cracks on.
Yeah.
But this one I can tell she's really not well with it. The aircraft then waiting down the end of the runway, just waiting for a Ryanair to arrive from Cork. Just abeam the 05 right threshold.
Looks like the fire crew are going back to that fire station, so maybe they'll open that back up. Maybe it was like a staffing thing where we had to leave it vacant for a moment.
Sure.
Seen that EasyJet on a plane on a Madeira live stream yesterday. Oh yeah. Gets around, eh? Maybe we can start calling it a special livery.
Mate, you know what? I'd probably say it was.
Get down to Manchester. These are specials in.
Literally. Hey up, Jingles. How you doing? NC Planes, welcoming.
Another silky smooth landing there from the Ryanair. Really get to appreciate some of the landing, the skill involved in getting these planes down nice and smooth when they're on 0.5 left. I tend to find that landings are generally quite smooth here. I assume a lot of that is down to the fact that the runway is quite flat there.
That aircraft heading out to Milan, and some nice departures coming up out to Bahrain, and the Junyao is also taxiing out in the Chinese Silk Ribbon today. And Pedro, thank you very much for the £2 donation. Joining the sneeze train, really appreciate that. Thank you very much. We also had another £2 donation from Lee Fuller, starting the sneeze train in the chat. I would say I love that, but I don't. Thank you very much.
Yeah, it's been very high on the old hay fever charts as well, pollen levels.
Yeah, I think I've kind of dodged it a bit at the start of this year, but
literally on the school run yesterday, you would have thought it was snowing. There was that much stuff in the air from all the trees and that. The little kids like, oh, it's snowing, it's snowing. Yeah, but it's sunny. Some proper smooth rotations and landings here today.
Yeah, nice calm conditions. Probably about as nice as it gets at Manchester, I think.
Yeah. See a bit of a breeze, but it's pretty much a headwind. A little bit off to the side, a little bit, but pretty ideal. Ooh, the Turkish Airlines Star Alliance special going out next.
Sam joining the sneeze train, thank you very much.
Who's got a sneeze in the chat? Whose hay fever's been bad or been a bit under the weather? And just real quick, another, I guess you call this a special livery, because all the Junyao Dreamliners are technically specials, because if you see the regular fleet of Airbuses that they have, narrow bodies, it's quite rare to see any of them in this scheme. Ribbons, Chinese silk ribbons scheme. So busy today. Of course, now we're on the sort of summer schedule, and we're so used to just being on the winter one where Wednesdays are pretty quiet. This has been non-stop.
This is a good start to the Wednesday show. This is more like it.
Yeah. We were like eyeing up doing different days for the midweek, just because there's a view on Flight Radar 24 where you can see what days are the busiest and quietest for specific airports, and Wednesdays and Thursdays are like the two quietest, or Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Whereas Monday and Friday, and obviously Saturday, Sunday are much busier. But to be fair, as long as it stays like this,
is okay.
That's fine, yeah.
I think the issue is obviously we've got Monday is too close to Sunday.
Yeah.
Friday is obviously Matt Smith's day and our day off. So really it is a case of, well, what's best out of Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday?
Yeah, and I think Wednesday is the busiest of the three. But if you pick a day, I think Sunday would be the one. Like, Sunday is by far the best one. I've heard Mondays are good. Fridays, of course, are brilliant as well.
Oh, nice. Chloe saying she's flying 3 weeks tomorrow to JFK with Aer Lingus.
Yo.
To spend her 18th birthday in New York.
Wow.
That sounds to do an 18th birthday, isn't it?
Incredible. Hope you have a great time. New York's one of them where I say it a lot with like Sam. It's not somewhere I typically go, but as an experience, I feel like you need to go just to see it, get some pictures, and that, see the great sights. I've heard some people absolutely love it over there.
Yeah. And Jill, welcome back for 35 months of membership to the channel. Saying happy St. George's Day, everyone. Almost 3 years for me too.
Wow.
Time flies when you're having fun. Thank you very much, Jill.
Cheers,
welcome
Jill.
back. Nearly 3 years. That is a long time supporting the channel. A Mixter 350 with a 32 months of membership as well. We really are starting to see some long-term support to the channel these days.
Honestly.
Same time flies when you're watching Airliners live. Thank you very much, Mixter, for that. Paul Dunn, thanks for the 34 months. I think I thanked you earlier on, but if I didn't, massive thank you to you. And Jill, thank you very much for the £2 donation, joining the milestone train as well in the chat. Thank you very much.
Sam saying New York is where you see the steam coming out the grids on the streets. Yeah, she had a colleague in her old work who was obsessed with New York, and that was one of the big selling points. It was like, really?
I mean, it is weird though, isn't it?
It is weird, like, but it's a long way to go to see some grids.
British Airways One World on the taxi out as well.
Wow.
Back down to London Heathrow.
Didn't realise it was Friday.
Me neither. Joanna gifting a membership. It's popping off at the airport, popping off in the chat. Bruce Campbell receiving that one. Paul Waddington, good to see you. Says, I've not got a clue how long I've been a member, but I love watching the shows. You haven't got if you hit the dollar symbol, Paul, you haven't got a milestone message you can post, have you? Doesn't cost you anything, but that's how we're finding out.
Thanks, Joanna, for the gifting. Hope the new job is going well.
Cheers, Beverly.
Got the big One World badge there up front, and of course One World special livery. Pretty nice. It's relatively new, this special.
And Mr. Terry Edwards joining the hype in the chat, gifting a channel membership to Stephen Parrott. Thanks, Terry, mate. Good to see you on the weekend.
Oh yeah. And it was quite the picnic, wasn't it?
It was.
Mate, it was like a feast on the go. Yeah, Tom and Anne bringing loads of goodies, like little pork pies and stuff, and a big mini fridge, and you had loads of people contributing. I think it was Colin and Dawn,
yeah,
I'm going to say, baked a big cheesecake. Jane Chu was there with some of her cakes as well. Yeah, Terry and Audrey, of course, contributing. Henna was there with loads of treats from Finland. It was nuts. Many more as well.
Yeah, that's how you do it, guys. If you've ever wondered how to send these milestone messages in, click the dollar symbol, and
yeah,
you may have one.
Just a free milestone message or something.
Yeah, once a month you'll get one for free that you can post, which basically says how long you've been a member for. Lord Chozo's just done it for 34 months, says that's how you do it. There you go, that's how you do it. Northwest Aviation for 26 months. Absolutely love that. Stuart Young with a 16 months. Thank you very much. Jenny Elizabeth with the full year support to the channel. Wow. Thank you so much, Jenny. And Scappy, wow, it's a 5-5 from me. 55 months of support from Mr. Scapster in the chat. Zach P with a 16 months, and Danny Taylor with the 30 months crew seat membership. Do I lose one of my months because I wasn't here for March? Glad to be back where I feel at home with you all. I don't know how it works, Dan. I don't think so.
We'll let you off.
Yeah. Ruth returning for 10 months. You learn something new every day, says Ruth. There you go, Ruth. So once a month, Ruth, we want to see your milestone message in the chat. And Mr. Paul Waddington with a 13 months. There you go, Paul. You sorted it, mate. Nice one. Thank you for the support. You've been with us longer than that, Paul. You've been with us longer than that, mate. And Janet Burns with a 38 months. That is another long-term support to the channel of crew seat membership. But yeah, I think is Lee Smythe still with us? Has he dropped off now?
I'm not sure. I'll have to look again. But
we'd have to double check because I know we had Lee Smythe at the top. And then I think it was Lee Davies.
That's right.
And John Fezzer, I think, all holding the top spots of support.
Yep. Wayne up there as well.
Wayne as well, yeah. Dave Billington with a 15 months of support. Thank you so much, Dave. Adrian returning business class member, saying all these high flyers, just my 1 month. Hey, Adrian, everyone's got to start somewhere, mate. Welcome to the community, and thanks for supporting the channel for your first month as well. And Nicole Peters with a 41 months. How are you doing, Nicole? Good to see you this morning. That Ryanair's just arrived in from Copenhagen, taxiing back to Terminal 3. An EasyJet on the roll next to go as Nicole returns for 28 months. Paul returns for 27. I get a feeling a lot of people have just learned how to do their milestone messages now.
Yeah, it does look like Runway 2 is back open now. So maybe it was linked to them, the fire crew vacating that fire station.
Possibly. Hey, Brian, welcome back. 17 months of support. Appreciate it, Brian. Yeah, EasyJet from Paris has just arrived on the second runway. And we've got a decent queue of traffic waiting to depart on runway 1 as well. And Lee Fuller, welcome back. 16 months of support to the channel. The Lee Massive is here. They've got a gang, they got t-shirts and everything, I think.
I know. Too many Lees.
And Tom and Ann returning for 37 months. Might as well join in the fun. Love that.
Lee is definitely a name that's like on the way out as well, sadly. It's becoming very unique. Because there's not many kids called Lee these days, is there?
Yeah.
There's quite a lot of names like that where they're on the way out.
Amatrine 17 months, saying Matt's remote stream was ace on Sunday. I was confused with no chat though when I joined. I think, Amatrine, let us know your feedback, guys. We kind of did no chat because we wanted everyone to be chatting in here still. And we would like to keep it that way if you guys don't mind. We don't want to split the chat up if we can.
Yeah, it'd be good if they could have the same chat. That'd be amazing, but it's no way to do that.
Terry with a 38 months. Thank you very much, mate. Thanks for everything you do on the channel. Audrey for 28 months joining in the fun, and Martin returning for 18 months. Thank you, everybody, for all these recommitments to the channel.
Yeah, I was impressed how well received that was. A lot of people watched it. A lot of people even signed up to business class just to tune in. On a Sunday, folks, we're going to start doing something called the remote feed, which is another stream here on Airliners Live for business class and above members. You don't really see anything new. You know, it's kind of like in like a race where you can press the red button and then watch a specific viewpoint. It's similar to that, where you get the dedicated camera that you can just watch by itself. With the aviation audio as well. And yeah, it was really well received. It's just another perk of being business class and above. We've said many times that in the 7 years we've never actually raised our prices for membership, which is fine. But of course, as you can imagine, as the cost of things goes up, kind of means that your memberships gets cheaper every year. So we want to just encourage people to support that a little bit higher, and more importantly, say thank you to those who do that and give back a little bit, because that what makes all this possible, of course. Yeah,
we cannot do these shows without your support, and Andy has just joined that support from the Twitch side of things, which is usually very quiet for support. So thank you very much for doing that, Andy. Returning for 9 months of membership. We also had Barry returning for 4 months, saying LA Flight sent me here. But I'm really glad they did. You guys are fantastic. Thank you so much, Brian.
That's cool.
Yeah, it's always good to see viewers from our friends over in LA. Yeah, it's not something we're familiar with, Paul, so by all means drop us an email and we can always take a look at it. We do try and go for sort of big national charities if we can, just because obviously it's kind of something that a lot of people will recognise. It does help to raise a lot of money, but by all means send us a link and we can at least have a look into it, mate. And Chozo, thank you so much, sending a £5 donation into the channel, saying sorry for starting the avalanche. But I think a lot of people learned something. I know I did. Hey, Chozo, thanks for asking, mate, because as you can see, a lot of people didn't know how to use their milestones. So
yeah,
that's awesome. Thanks for doing that. And Chris, thank you very much for the 45 months business class membership as well. Thank you so much, Chris. Really appreciate that.
Thank you.
Tim said the remote camera on Sunday was great. Mainly, the main show was on the TV and the remote cam was on the phone. Yeah, I think that's a good way of doing it.
Yeah.
And, I mean, sometimes you will see something extra as well because, don't get me wrong, I've always got to choose between whatever Andy's filming and what Matt's filming. So sometimes you may want to see an aircraft that I've not put on your screens, and watching both streams just gives you the option to do that. And if you are a premium economy member, you can upgrade your membership. We'll put the link in the chat on how you can do that, and you'll instantly get access to all of these extra benefits as well. Gulf Air on the roll. That's Bahrain, of course. Cheetos, good morning, good to see you. Hope you're doing well today. And Samanan, thank you so much. Just gifted a membership to the community as well. Thank you, guys.
British Airways One World Special is now lining up on 05 left for the departure. Heading back down to London Heathrow. Should rotate relatively early. Wow, Joanne, waiting for the husband's flight from Saudi, not seen him for 3 months. Works with the Saudi Air Force. Wow. He has a great flight back. We'll keep an eye out for the that arrival then. We do have the Emirates Airbus A380 coming on in as well. That's massively far away, and I believe we do have a certain captain on a flight later in the show. So if assuming that's not too behind schedule, we'll stick around for that. The Emirates A380 is just over the Netherlands at the moment, so that's about 40 minutes away from Manchester Airport. And today is just in the standard Emirates livery.
One Word Special heading back down to London Heathrow. Nice to see that today.
Something a bit different.
Oh wow! So he used to do the RAF, and now he's over there. That's interesting, isn't it? I can never imagine going away for work for like long periods of time.
No, wait, Northwest Aviation said, did you and your family enjoy Gulliver's World? I was a staff member that walked past and said hello.
Really?
No way. I think I remember that. It was near the like the rail crossing, wasn't it? That was cool. Yeah, we had a great time. We loved it. It was a nice day for it. I was saying earlier in the show, it was like raining really lightly in the morning, so I think it was not as busy as usual. So we went on loads of rides as a result.
Oh, you're blasting them, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Logan Air out to the Isle of Man, just starting its taxi out.
I remember once we went to Alton Towers during heavy rain, and it was like weather warning, you know, amber warning for rain. A lot of the rides were closed, but the ones that were open were just dead. Like, you could just go on them over and over again. I think Nemesis was one of them ones, and we just went on it about 5 times in a row. Air, it used to be called Air. I think it's called Galactica now or something like that. We went on that 7 times in a row. It's just like, yeah, let's go on again. So if you're willing to brave a bit of rain, theme parks could be pretty good. Oh yeah, that's right, Sam. Yeah, the Wicker Man as well. When me and Sam went, it was raining, and went on that, and yeah, that was fun. Good fun. I like that ride. Hey, Lee Bracewell, welcome in. Another Lee joins the crowd.
How you doing, Lee? Good to see you, mate. Emirates says I went to Alton Towers on Friday. We had a good time.
Awesome. It is great, Alton Towers.
Paul, it's the RVP and the Aviation Society that on the box. It's the commentary tower that's used on the weekends and bank holidays and stuff. This is where they do the commentary from. Oh, no way, Brian. Brian says, I've had to leave Dunoon after 10 years to be near my family in my hometown of Bradford. Due to my illness, I spent Christmas in hospital, so destined to come home to Bradford as I'm 82 and don't have anybody looking after me. Brian, I get the impression, Brian, that you're a bit disappointed about that, mate.
Yeah, sorry to hear that.
Yeah. Listen, I guess take the positives, mate. At least you're near some family. Maybe you can get a bit of nice family time going.
Yeah.
And yeah, it is a shame. I think that's the kind of thing with remote places. I know when my nan originally looked to move to North Wales in Anglesey, she just loved the beaches, and it was a bit remote and it was quiet, and she was in a small village. But then as she started to get some health problems and stuff, it was more of a burden than a luxury at that point. So I completely understand, mate, where you're coming from with that. Lingus A330 on the taxi out past the RVP. Out to Orlando, of course. Yeah, doing great, thanks, Lee. Have a listen into this, shall we? And when you compare that with these aircraft behind it, it's so quiet in comparison.
That makes a huge difference for the passengers on board. Noisy plane, absolutely, Peter.
ATR departing to the Isle of Man. Another noisy aircraft. Derbyshire Emergency Videos. Good morning, welcome in.
Hey, welcome. I seen I don't know, I don't think it's the same channel. There was another channel that did like emergency vehicles, and they were based in Manchester, and there was an emergency landing. I think we were live for it here at Manchester. I think it was an air tanker A330 or something, and they caught the response of all like the local county fire trucks showing up, and there was loads of them all like piling into Manchester Airport, and it was a video of just seeing them going in, and the video popped off. Like, really fascinating stuff just to see how many trucks respond to like an airport, you know, like a response. Really cool. Lufthansa A321neo just lining up on 05 left, next to take off. Heading down to Munich.
Chat. This is nuts what's just been dropped in, you know.
Oh. I'll
show you in a second. There's a chap in the cafe called Jim. I'm going to say now before I'm terrible.
Okay. Just get the name out of the way.
Yeah. So Jim and his wife are here with Harrison, their grandson, and Jim's in the cafe, and Jim enjoys watching the planes, but also doing some sketching.
Ah.
Okay.
Okay.
Look
nice.
at this, chat. I'll tell you now, this is getting framed. This is getting framed. Look at that. Look at that.
I've got a bit of a delay on my stream. I'll have to wait till it catches up. See it.
How good's that, chat? Whoa, what?
Oh, yo.
He's just done that, sat in the cafe.
Mate, that's cool.
Mate, that is going up on the wall, that.
And he got my good side as well.
I know he did, yeah, look at that. I could tell that was you straight away.
Nice one. I love that.
Thanks so much, Jim. Wow, that is...
that's lovely.
That's really cool, mate. That's something I've always, you know, would have thought would be nice at, you know, being able to draw. I've never been able to draw, but...
I know, same, I'm terrible.
That's something that I think, you know, you can just go anywhere, can't you, and just sit and be quiet and do a bit of drawing. That's so cool, man.
That is nice. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Jim.
Sounded incredible. Look at that picturesque sky as well. The A330 climbs out.
Take it easy, Blue Thunder. Yes, Blue Thunder, we do, mate. I was at the door speaking to a viewer, so you've been kicking off in Twitch chat for like 4 minutes because I didn't read your message. I wasn't in the building, mate. I was outside.
Read my message.
Seriously, Twitch crew, honestly, like, we need to get this. Usually we don't call people out on air, guys, but listen, Twitch crew, the chat is dead for 80% of the stream, okay? We've been streaming to Twitch for years. The chat's dead for like 80%. And the one time we miss a message because we nipped out of the building and there just so happens to be a chat message on Twitch, you're kicking off saying we're ignoring you all. Listen, guys, just relax, man. It's not that deep. There's a reason for it. Seriously. Just when you're about to type something, just think, is there a logical reason as maybe why my message wasn't read out? Do you know what I mean?
That's it. I did see Sam sent in another donation, £5. Thank you, Sam, again.
Cheers, Sam. Thank you very much for that.
One of the rabbits has just flicked a piece of sawdust at me. It came over the laptop onto my face for a moment. It was terrifying. Wow. Lovely.
That's the least of your worries with rabbits.
Yeah.
You actually have a scrap and they start flicking wee everywhere.
Yeah, I got two little bunnies living rent-free in our house at the moment. But they're doing well.
There you go, Murph. Everyone's waking up now. Yeah, you guys know what I mean. You're not silly. You're not silly. You know. As we've said before, it's a shame because I see Twitch streams with 30 viewers and the chat's flying by.
Yeah.
We regularly have 200 viewers, maybe more, and it's like trying to get blood out of a stone getting messages in the Twitch chat. So seriously, don't kick off when we don't read something out straight away, please. $57 Willow tuning in from North America.
Wow.
Good to see you in the chat. Thank you very much. Cheers, Andy. Appreciate it, mate. Thank you very much. Murph as well. Thanks very much. Zena. Thanks, guys. Cathay Pacific on the way out to Hong Kong. And the brand new Aegeans. Well, it's not really brand new anymore, is it? But it still looks just as good as new. The Aegean ski taxiing out behind.
Yeah, it's pretty. I like
it.
it.
Ultra modern, doesn't it?
Yeah. Suits the A320 Neo nicely. Bonus points for it being Pratt & Whitney engines as well.
Tracy, thank you so much for supporting the Twitch channel with a Prime membership. Appreciate that. Thank you very much. And a TUI Dreamliner on the way out. It's Alex Jones. God. It's going to be one of those days, isn't it? Maybe I should just stop. Don't interact with Twitch chat and then complain Twitch chat is dead. Well, that's like a circle, isn't it? Because if there's no messages in Twitch chat, how can you interact with Twitch chat? Do you know what I mean? What are you asking me to do? Just make up names in my head and hope one of those people is in here?
Yeah, let's do that. Let's just pretend it's busy.
Come on, guys. Don't be daft. You know it.
Paul Murphy watching on my brand new 43-inch 4K TV. Nice. Hope you're getting a nice clean picture on there.
Rich saying, how was your Boona? I didn't end up having it, Rich, I'll be honest, mate. I didn't end up having it, dude.
What was the plan? Were you gonna make one, were you?
So we did a leg of lamb and I was going to use the leftover lamb for the Boona the next day.
Oh, yeah.
But I have hit and miss days with my stomach and I wasn't having a good day. And I thought, you know what, it's probably best not to add a curry on top of that. So I didn't end up having it in the end. But I've still got the Boona there so I can get some meat for it at some point.
Not had a curry in a while, yeah. If Sam's in the chat, you know what I mean? Hint, hint.
Yeah.
She makes a good curry, Sam.
Hey, Burbs, welcome back. 15 months of support to the channel. Prime membership as well. Really appreciate that. Yeah, take a look at YouTube, Alex. I don't think we've got a problem with that, dude. There's 2,000 people on there chatting away, mate. Andy saying a 43-inch 4K TV. That's good viewing. Hopefully there's a really good soundbar that it's paired with.
Oh, mate.
I think our soundbar's a bit hit and miss, you know.
Is it?
Or maybe it's a Netflix thing, because I tend to find that you have to change the settings on it a lot, you know, to be able to hear what people are saying and get a clear bit of audio from it. But then the second music happens, you know, it's it blasts your head off.
Curry on Friday. Okay, that works. That's a good idea.
Matt says, but I messaged you on MySpace.
Messaged you 9 years ago. Still waiting.
Cathay Pacific on the roll out to Hong Kong. Off it goes.
I'll say the picture's so good I can smell the aviation fuel. Bro's got a smell-o-vision on the go.
That's it. Everybody wants a curry now in the chat.
Oh, mate.
No, Andy's not on date night. We've got pro clubs to win, Sam. Important matches are taking place at the moment. You see, we're in a bit of a relegation battle.
Yeah, struggling at the moment.
Yeah, we need to, we just need everybody on the bench ready to play at the minute.
That draw was pretty tricky last night.
It was.
We had like all the chances. The other team had none. And then they scored right at the last minute. It's literally the last kick of the game, and it was a draw.
Sounds like the Wolves match.
No date night, no curry. Oh, no. You got me on a proper crossroads now.
Yeah. Hey, I'm talking about United, Shirley Dev. That was a FIFA chat, mate.
FC 25, whatever it is.
No, sorry, Sam. No. No can do, I'm afraid. Right now, out to Brussels, Charles de Roy. Nah, no way near aviation spotter, mate. Not gonna happen, dude. Pro Evo. I do remember Pro Evo. I remember that in school because it was always like you're playing FIFA, but then you'd always have that out there. Kids like, nah, I play Pro Evo, me. It's like, why?
Was that the PlayStation like exclusive one, or was that?
I don't know. I just remember it was an alternative to FIFA, wasn't it?
Yeah. There was one that was like a PlayStation exclusive. Someone in the chat will know, I'm sure.
Oh, Sonny, thanks for doing that. Gifted a membership on the Twitch channel. Going to Lee Gat. Enjoy that, Lee. Thank you very much.
Whoa, here we go.
Sonny.
Look at this beauty.
Singapore A350. Yeah, Andy. Pro Evo. I saw a thing online of like all the old GTA guys will remember these songs, and it played like 5 songs from like San Andreas, Vice City, and it's like, yeah, I remember every single one of these being in the game.
We had some like on our Google Home thing, we had music playing yesterday from like the noughties, which to us doesn't seem that long ago, but you think to a kid these days that must be like ancient. Through Dreamliner blasting out there.
Oh, Carl, thank you so much. Just gifted a sub on the YouTube channel. Appreciate that.
Thanks, Carl. For those wondering as well, I've seen a few messages. I think we are now out for the time being of LSAI skin squares.
Yes, we are.
There's a couple of people asking on Sunday, but we do have a small number of the passenger service units. I've pinned them below the stream. You can see it there on YouTube. And they are the overhead panels from the Jet 2757. I think Alpha India remains. There's about 3 of them left.
Yeah.
And there's 1 left of Alpha Echo. The Alpha India one's a dual language because it has a history with Air China, I think it was, back in the day. So have a look at them. There's pictures of them. And there's only a handful of them left, like I said. So if it doesn't let you place an order, it's probably because they're out of stock.
Yeah, we do have Alpha Kilo squares as well, which you guys can get hold of. I think they're on the website. And we do have 2 Alpha India squares left, but the paint has flaked on them.
Yeah, they're a bit scuffed, aren't they?
So they're not in perfect condition. So if you would really, really like one, if you want to send me an email and make us an offer for it, I can send you pictures of it so you can see exactly how it's going to arrive. But we've not sold them because we both know that we wouldn't want to receive it and open it, and it's not, as we'd expect. So we do have 2 left. If you are interested and you don't mind a bit of the paint being flaked off, then by all means you can make us an offer for one. Yeah, entirely up to you. There's 2 of those left anyway. We've just took them off sale because we didn't want to just post them out to somebody and let them be disappointed.
Yeah, and they're cut from the tail of Alpha India. Oh, here's the Brussels, by the way.
Oh, yeah.
You gonna get a picture of this, or are you?
Yeah, I'm going.
Brussels E320 Neo Special coming out next, folks. Yeah, so them skin squares, the remaining 2 of Alpha India are red because it was from the tail. I'm slowly building an Alpha Kilo at home. Nice study. Yeah, you're getting a fair few parts. Wow, look at this. That's incredible. Wow. Love that. Look at the detail. Airborne colours, reducing the goods. Looks pretty hand painted, doesn't it? Incredible. Great to hear Paul saying that he loves watching Airliners live. It's great fun.
Cheers, Paul. Thanks for that.
Glad you're enjoying it. Hope you're enjoying your new TV. It's always nice getting a new TV. Yeah, that is an incredible livery. One of the best, I think. It's such a good job. Whoever designed that.
Oh my days. Flipping it, Laura. Laura just coming in out of the blue, dropping $100 Australian donation.
Whoa.
Saying, greetings team from Australia. Laura, that is incredible support. Thank you so much for doing that.
Wow.
Chat, you know what to do. Let's get some love in the chat there for Laura, just taking us completely by surprise there with that mammoth donation. Thank you so much. That'll go a long, long way on the channel. Really appreciate it, Laura.
Thank you.
Wow. That's crazy support.
Get them mega bongs in the chat. Really appreciate that. Hope you're enjoying the show then.
Yeah, whereabouts in Australia are you watching from, Laura?
Yeah, we do get a lot of viewers from there. I believe we've got Simple Life coming soon as well, all the way from Perth.
Yeah, not too far away, is it?
Here we go. Next to the parts, the Brussels Special, heading back home to Belgium. Sam says the home of Bluey. Yes. Quality television right there.
Yeah, thank you very, very much. The huge, huge donation. And here's the awesome Brussels A320 Neo. Supporting a brand new Tomorrowland livery. Laura says she's watching all the way from Melbourne, Australia.
Oh, nice.
Saying you're welcome. Thank you for the lovely show. Hey, thank you. Chat, can we try and get some gifted memberships in to get Laura a membership? Laura's got to pick one up, surely.
Yeah.
If you are enjoying the stream, hit the dollar symbol, then click membership gifting. It does get given at random, but you never know. You never know. We may get lucky for you there, Laura. Tap Air Portugal on the way past to Lisbon. There's an aircraft you just heard taxi past us. Paul Murphy says I played San Andreas on my new TV yesterday. You can still play that.
Wow. Is that the enhanced edition? I think it's called, or something like that. I forget the name of it.
And Jason, thank you so much. And Tracy D are both gifting memberships to the channel. And Sandra gifting a membership as well. Is one of those going to land on Laura's account there? As Kieran also gives 5 memberships as well. Love that, Kieran. Thank you, mate. That's a huge amount of support.
G-Power getting one of them, though. That's an OG
There
name.
you go. That is an OG name. Easley's not a fan of the new livery. I really like it, mate.
Really? You don't like him?
What's Going On likes it. We have got a vote going on the Twitch channel for the Tomorrowland special, whether we prefer the old one or the new one. And Joanne, thank you very much. Just gifted 5 memberships to the channel as well. Thank you so much, Joanne. And Carl Crawford gifting a membership. Thank you so much.
Thanks all.
Really appreciate that. I've not seen her name yet, though.
Caroline got one, though. That's another person that's been watching for a while.
It is. If you do receive one of those gifted memberships, enjoy business class for the next month, ladies and gents. How's it going? Reminds me of a tie-dye. Yeah, I kind of get what you mean there.
Yeah.
The yay or nay. So 67% yay on the Twitch channel. Yeah, I like it. I like it.
That's like a lot lower than I expected, though.
Silky Sam and Jane gifting memberships to the channel. Really appreciate it, guys. Jane, it was good to see you on the weekend as well. Sam as well. Thank you both for coming. Thank you, Jane, for the cakes as well.
Tara watching from Melbourne. Wow, Tara, I've not seen that name for ages.
One of my best friends in school, James, had a sister called Tara.
Yeah, it's just a name you never see anymore.
Yeah, you don't, do you?
We had a girl in our year called that. And again, I've never met anyone else with that name.
What's Going On's watching from the Big Sky Country in Montana. Welcome into you.
The Big Sky Country?
Yeah, what's that relating to?
I know.
Let me know what that, what that advertises.
I don't know much about Montana. You got a lot of mountains and forests and things up there, haven't you?
And Jade laughing, saying, I'm watching all the way from Crewe. EasyJet going to fly there soon, aren't they? Brett San, how are you doing? Watching from Japan.
Wow.
What a really international audience today.
Yeah.
I'm still blown away by that drawing, I reach over and grab my brew and... Wow, look at that.
Lovely.
Yeah, they are, Paul. The gifted memberships is a great thing that YouTube does. Really is good. Dennis is watching from Germany. Welcome.
Super saying Met Office saying winds gusted at 20 knots. Yeah, it feels about that, yeah.
Yeah, it's a bit blustery, isn't it?
Yeah.
Paul Murphy saying Montana's very scenic.
It looks very beautiful. Yeah, you can see there. Fair breeze today. Mostly a headwind, though.
Sandra's watching from New York. Matt just gifting a membership. That's gone straight to Jade as well. Jading Crew. Picking up a membership. There you go, Matt. Thank you very much for that. Sandra watching from New York. Good to see you, Sandra. I'm watching from a 10-minute walk. How do I send you letters? King Kev, thank you so much, mate. Just gifted 5 memberships to the community as well. Going to Stacy, Elk Chocolate, Anthony, Houghton, yeah. Chris, Ian Rigby.
Heighton.
Are we going with that, are we?
Heighton.
Come on, Chris. Sorry, it wasn't even Chris, was it? I'm having a mare with names today. Anthony, how do we pronounce your surname, mate? And Audrey gifting a membership to Chris Kennedy. Laura's really dodging these memberships. Type a message in the chat, Laura. I'm curious. I think if you type a message quite close to when a giftee gets given,
yeah,
I think that might kind of improve your chances somewhat.
Tony Crystal tuning in from Stoke.
Love that. And Jenny watching from Liverpool. James Isherwood returning to Premium Economy membership. Thank you so much. Welcome back. And John watching from John Parrott says not the snooker player in brackets. Watching from the Wirral.
What? I don't even know who that is.
I love how he's got to justify that. It just makes you wonder how many times has he had to say that. I'm just going to type it in my YouTube now.
Mate, I think Matt Smith needs one of them.
He does.
Not the guy who played Doctor Who. Whereabouts in the Wirral, eh? That's where I was brought up.
And Ian Noakman is heading out on May the 3rd to Orlando. Going to be awesome. Hope you have a good one. And there you go. Look, Ian's just picked up a gifted membership from Malky. I definitely think, mate, that if you type in the chat just before a gifted membership comes in, you're definitely more likely to pick one up.
Yeah, I think so. They do say that if you're active in the chat, it increases your odds. So maybe that's what it is.
Neil Marsden also gifting a membership to the community, gone to Chaz Dracott. Thank you very much, Neil.
This does not feel like a Wednesday show, this.
It doesn't. Wednesday's popping off today.
It's never been this busy in terms of aviation either on a Wednesday. Like,
no, it's good, isn't it?
This is like the busiest we've done.
That Ryanair just arrived in from Rome. Still none the wiser about why the second runway closed for a short period of time earlier on.
Yeah, I'm going to guess it was something to do with fire crew. Maybe like a layover of crew or something, I don't know. My brother is called Travis. He uses the name not Travis Scott for his name. Yeah. There's a band called Travis, isn't there? You're like, why is always rain on me? Song.
Should be our theme tune, shouldn't it?
New Airliners live tune.
Cheetos says, watching from the Burger Takeaway near United's ground. Go on, Cheetos.
Burger Takeaway.
Love that, mate. Go on, Burger. You Cheetos, you've got to have like a United-themed burger. What have you got?
Yeah.
What do we think, chat? Is there a... what can we call it? Get a new burger on the menu.
The Stretford Smash Burger.
Yeah.
Well.
Yeah. The number 7. That's got to be the one. That's got to have all the toppings on it, the number 7. It's got to be like the best burger that you guys do.
What about the Old Trafford Tower burger, you know what I mean?
Oh, I love that.
You're in Camelliades at work? No way, John. I bet you have some cool boats. It's like a boat servicing yard in the Wirral. And they have like pure warships and oil rigs. And every time you go past, there's something really cool in there. Is there anything cool in today, or are you not allowed to talk about it? I don't know.
Paul says the Anana burger. Be careful with that; you'll drop it. Yes,
Like
that's the one. That's too good.
Chris Flynn saying Emirates A380 not far away. Good shout. Just ascending 10,000 feet. Nice.
The Hero Maguire burger. You can only buy it in the last minute of opening. I tell you what, we're giving you some ideas here, Cheetos.
I know.
We hope to see some of these on the menu, mate. Pegasus arrived in from Antalya.
Yeah, and this Ryanair just pull up on stand there at Terminal 3, stand 44 Lima, you can see. They're just getting ready to disembark that plane. That's not good, Sam. Oh, fun. Morning, James.
Hey, James, how you doing? John says, I'm looking after the RFA Fort Victoria replenishment ship for the Navy. What is that? I'm going to type that into Google.
That sounds very cool.
It does?
Hey, John, that must be such a cool place to work.
Oh, wow, look at that. Look at that, chat. Woo!
John's out there fixing this
There's
thing.
John, look on top, look.
There he is. Not the snooker player, though.
No, not the snooker player.
Wow, that was a nice boat, though.
Tell you what, who has got a nice boat? Neras.
Oh, yeah.
Neras.
Did you get one of them, has he?
If you watch on Twitch, flipping it, he's got himself a new boat. It is so cool. And he's got this camera angle, chat. He's got a camera up here while he's driving the boat like this. So just like looks down on him driving this massive, mate.
Yeah.
God squad. Camera angle. He's not messing about. I said to him, I'd love to have a little boat that I could just drive around, but I don't think there's anywhere near here really that you can just nip out for a little
He's got lucky.
float on your boat, is there?
Does he just live in like a shack in the woods or something?
He must do. Oh my days.
Wow.
Quintin, go on, mate, with a 59.99 donation coming into the stream. Thank you so much. Here we go. We got 10 interesting facts about pizza. Although I think the message was too long, so we may only have 3. So we've got pizza was originally square. Didn't know that.
That sounds good.
You can visit a pizza museum. Pizza's over 500 years old. Pizza's been delivered in space.
That's it.
There's a maths theorem named after pizza. And then the rest are a mystery, guys. We'll find out next week.
I like the space one. That sounds cool.
Quinton, thank you so much for the incredible donation coming into the stream. $59.99. Love that. William Wilson with a premium economy membership. Thank you so much. Pickmere Lakes round the corner, says Nongas. Okay. Virgin Atlantic A350 heading out to Orlando. Wow, Chris in the chat says he was on the Fort Victoria 20 years ago with 702 Squadron and 4 Lynx helicopters.
Wow. Mate, if you want a YouTube channel idea, get a camera, Go to Himalayas on the Wirral and just record these big boats coming and going. That'd be cool.
Mate, did he come and go a lot?
They usually have a coupling, so I don't know how often. Maybe.
Mate, we're going to set up a little Wyver UK.
Maybe John in the chat could tell us.
Anybody in Southampton want to do Wyver UK? We'll get it cracking.
Oh, yeah, that sounds fun. Mate, I'd know all the spots as well.
So what's the thing in the UK? Obviously, like I'm never going to buy a boat, but in the UK, isn't there like rules on like you can't have a motor on it? You can't just drive a boat with a motor, or are you allowed to just put your boat in and just get off? What's the crack? There's no way they just let you do that, is there? Like just drive up with your boat and just plonk it in a lake and just drive it. I don't think that's not going to happen, is it?
Launch your boat at Bart and explore the ship canal. Well, that's like
yeah, but you're just allowed to do that, though.
Yeah, like, is there a boat police that is your license?
Yeah, there's no way in this day and
insurance?
age you're just allowed to just go and put your boat in at Salford Quays and just get off somewhere.
I know you have to pay for or have some kind of permit to park it, I'm assuming.
But what if you don't stop? You don't have to park it then, do you?
he never stopped.
Just like, you know what I mean?
You say the same about a caravan.
Eddie says, hi all, what a morning. My shredder didn't work, so I went out and bought a new one, only to find there's a pressure switch. So now I have got 2 shredders.
Wow, incredible. Did you keep the receipt for that shredder, or did you?
Yeah.
Did you shred it?
Mate, that was a good one.
Yeah, I'll test this out real quick. Oh, I'm gone. I need that.
So apparently you need licenses depending on which council. But this is the thing, like, what if you want to just mooch around the country and try different lakes? Like, you can't just go Lake District, can you, and just plonk it in? Because for me, if I was ever rich enough to have a boat, I'd just want one of those dead slow ones. You know, like the little fishing boat style ones where you just sit there like that. Yeah. And I'd just go... That'd just be me, that. All day, mate. Me cap on. I've made the sound for you. That's exactly the noise I want it to make as well. And that'd be me done. Summer sorted.
So you got 2 speeds.
Yeah.
Just stop
go. And go. Yeah. I'd love that.
Have you ever rented one or anything like that?
No.
In the Lake District, it's quite common, like Lake Windermere.
There's
a couple of companies that let you rent them, and they're pretty cheap, to be fair.
What, you can just go on a mooch on one?
Yeah, just drive around. And there's some quite fancy ones that go quite quick, and then, or you can just get a little rowboat, or like you said, a little one that seats like 4 people and has a little engine.
Neras's is fast.
Is it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I've seen that proper speedboat, or Vice City style of speedboats.
So you don't need a license to drive a boat. You can pay a ramp fee and launch at sea anywhere around the UK.
A ramp fee? Oh, so it's like to use that specific ramp, I assume.
Wow.
Paid your fee. Paid your toll.
Mate, no cap. Imagine that.
Once we just go around the ramp, why don't we just throw it off the edge? Hey!
Not in my luck, it'd probably sink or something. Something would happen. You'd be out at sea and something would happen.
No. Run out of fuel.
I don't even know. Is there like, you know, like you got 999 for emergency services? Is there like a number like that for the Coast Guard if you're sinking?
Probably, yeah.
Because nobody knows it, do they? I don't.
Maybe you can ask for Coast Guard if you call that. I don't know. They'll probably transfer you, won't they?
Oh, do you just ring 999?
I don't know. I assume they'd be able to. Well, you do have issues like that as well with non-boat. You know, people like falling in the water or getting stranded or getting stuck out with the coast with the tides changing.
Oh, apparently it is 999. Twitch is saying.
All right.
Wow, I did not know that.
Yeah.
I thought they had their own number.
0800.
Wow, okay. There you go, see, learning something here, chat.
Yeah, makes sense. I guess it's an emergency call, isn't it?
Here we go.
I'm in the water.
Cheetos has just got the owner of the burger shop to subscribe to the channel.
Yes!
He's made that this fees at Manchester Airport. He's called Kaz. There we go, Kaz. We've been coming up with some burger ideas for you, mate.
So is that an actual Man U themed place, or is it just next to it? Like,
because there are some burger shops on the front.
Yeah.
Because I picked Jen up from round there near her work.
And what are they doing with this new stadium? Is that going to be a different location, is it?
Mate, Kaz's shop is about to triple in value. That's what's about to happen.
Yeah.
Kaz, whatever you do, don't move, mate.
Yeah.
Until Sir Jim comes knocking and says he needs to knock your shop down, charge him triple.
The same's happened in Liverpool, where, you know, the new Everton ground is. What used to be like a proper derelict, like, dock area with, like, not much going on, like one hotel, a couple of little businesses, like little cafes, is now just become, like, whoa, like, the place to be, because they've got this stadium right there.
What I love, though, from this is Cheetos has just got Kaz, the owner of the shop, to subscribe to the channel. But doesn't that mean Cheetos has just had to admit that he's watching YouTube at work?
Oh, does he work there, does he?
You've just done yourself in there, Cheetos, mate. That's going to be coming off your wages, I think.
Someone's just messaged me with
No,
this
I
channel.
swear down, I wasn't watching.
I wasn't watching it.
I just knew about him. EasyJet lined up for Amsterdam. Out to Paris. Is the EasyJet behind?
The 380 must be close, right?
Yeah, landing on 05 right in a minute.
Yeah, we'll try and... Is it?
Literally short final, yeah.
Yeah, we'll catch that. So you can just about see it from here. We do have a Virgin 330 next to taxi past us.
Cheers, Chuck Morris. Thanks for letting us know. Oh, really, Jim? My friend's got a speedboat and the rate it goes through fuel is eye-watering. Yeah, I don't think I'd want a speedboat.
Might be cheap, them things.
The burger shop's called Champions. Great interior of the legends, and the burgers are awesome. I mean, you can't really say the burgers are awesome, Cheetos. You work there, mate. You know what I mean? But maybe we'll pop in.
Mate, it's a bit of a stretch calling them champions, to be honest.
Yeah, next point. Yeah, let's go. Mate, the plot thickens. Cheetos doesn't work in the burger shop. He works at Soulfology and he's just coming on his lunch.
What?
Oh my god, plot twist.
It's all going off. What did you order?
Welcome back, Audrey. Good to see you. You want a diesel boat? Okay.
Run off red diesel. Is red diesel still a thing? I thought they got rid of that.
I think farmers can use it, don't they?
Yeah, I don't know.
Apparently that 999 is the same for mountain rescue as well. Alex saying on Twitch.
Yep.
There you go.
I just saved some lives there by
literally
talking about this.
Did not know any of this.
Hey, is Colin and Dawn in the chat? Hello.
Hey, yo. That cheesecake. It was those guys that made it, wasn't it?
I think so, yeah.
I got a picture of that on my phone. That's crazy.
Yeah, it's cool. That looked great, guys. We got treated on Sunday. As did all the other people who showed up. What an incredible day that was.
Virgin Atlantic A330 that taxied past a moment ago is heading out to Atlanta. That's our next awesome departure coming up. As the Emirates A380 makes its taxiway into stand 12 at Manchester.
Oh, so red diesel is still a thing. I thought they got rid of it. Fair enough. 238 likes to 1,000 saying loopy. Make sure you hit that like button, folks, if you're watching on YouTube. There's way over 1,000 people watching, so hitting 1,000 likes is definitely possible. Helps us out massively. I'd like to make a lacto-free one next time. I don't think that helps you, does it, man?
No, don't worry about that for me because it's milk protein I can't have. So lacto-free would be the easy option for me. I wish, but yeah, unfortunately not.
Yeah. Loads of people were saying how nice it was, though. So crack on. I mean, cheesecake is pretty god tier. Here we go. Virgin A330 on the roll.
That sounded nuts.
Did.
I'll have a look. Jingles.
How do likes help the channel? Good question, Paul. It basically tells YouTube. So if a video has lots of likes, then YouTube sees that as like a video that people like. Right? It's obvious in that regard. So then what YouTube does is, if it's got more likes, it's more likely to recommend that video to more people. So when you go on the YouTube app or on your TV or on the website, on the homepage or by the side of videos, you get a lot of recommended videos, and that's like how the algorithm works. And how it recommends more videos is partly down to how many likes a video has, but there's so many factors to it, right? It has like how likely you are to watch that video. There's a lot of like machine learning going on. In fact, YouTube themselves, like YouTube employees, even people who work on the algorithm, won't know the exact criteria.
Yeah.
Because it's different for everybody. It's a lot of AI going on. But doing little things like talking in the chat, watching, hitting the like button, commenting, subscribing, all helps build that profile.
Hey, Laura. Sorry we couldn't get you that gifted membership, Laura. We tried. Thank you so much. Just becoming a business class Airliners Live VIP. That's awesome.
Hey.
Thanks again, Laura, for the huge donation as well.
Thank you, Laura.
You sent in before. And Lee Davies gifting a membership. That's gone to Craig McLean. There you go, Craig. Thank you so much, Lee. It was good to see you on the weekend, mate.
Hope that answers your question, Paul, about the YouTube likes. Like we said, it's a nice free way to support the channel. So, and the same with any YouTube creator or live streamer. Same applies.
Yeah. Hey, cheers, Dennis. Thanks for watching today. Oliver currently watching in Tesco's. Welcome, Oliver.
Fun fact as well. Did you know the dislike button does nothing these days, like for the channel?
If anything, it's just for more engagement.
It is, yeah. And YouTube also used to have before that, it was a star system. Do you remember that?
Mm-hmm.
It was a 5-star system. So, and I thought that was better personally, because you could go like, watch a video and how many stars did you give this video? 1 star, rubbish. 5-star, great. I give this one a 3 or 4 star.
Yeah.
And you leave a comment with it, like you do on a review website. And then they simplified it, and people really didn't like that when they removed the stars.
Hey, thanks for popping in, Andrew. Good to see you, mate. Enjoy your lunch, dude. David, go on, David.
Wow.
Gifting 5 memberships to the channel. Thank you, mate.
Legend.
Thank you so much.
What a cool guy.
Good to have you involved as well, David. Project F.
F in the chat.
Thanks, David. It's not going to be an F. Yeah, Graham, it is difficult. It is difficult. I don't think YouTube puts like huge amount of weight on it though, to be completely honest.
Yeah.
I think there's a lot more like chat interaction,
Watch
user
time.
retention.
Yeah. Retention's probably the biggest, isn't it? Like.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a good thing to do, Paul. Yeah, thanks for doing that, mate. We do love these Wednesday streams. They are a little bit more relaxed. Get to just enjoy the afternoon with you guys. Of course, we've got Matt's Friday show coming up as well. And then our Super Sunday show back on the weekend. We are hoping to be back at the airport pub this weekend, as well as it's looking like we might be back on 2-3s.
Awesome.
So for you guys who are business class and above, you're going to get an uninterrupted airport pub feed this weekend, if we can get down there, of course.
Yep. Hyped for that.
Christine says a quick hello from the Emirates 22 this morning. Sat in the bar, having been a fab flight so far and a few drinks. Christine, are you actually on board the Emirates now? Send us a picture, Christine.
Wow.
God, Christine, sat in the bar as well.
That's so cool. What a place to tune in from.
Love that. Oh, has that happened now, Mixter? I'm sure I heard a news story about that. So that Stockport Pyramid, I'm sure it used to be office-based. I'm sure my mum used to work there at one point.
All right.
Is been turned into the world's largest curry house.
Wow. World's largest curry house.
Wow. Hey, they better do a good lambooner.
I know. Maybe we should go.
I'll give it a buzz.
Next time we go, Decathlon near there, innit?
Yeah. Miranda tuning in from south, a bit further south in Shropshire. Welcome in. Good to see you. Yeah, David, we've spoke about this a couple of times. The Ryanair livery, it is iconic, you know. It does look good.
Yep.
I don't think it seems to age at all either. It's one of those liveries that I think will just look good for a long time. So yeah, they've really hit the nail on the head, I think, with the Ryanair livery.
Yeah, and I think it's improved with the Maxes as well. I think the Max suits it well as well.
It was a co-op bank. It was, that's right, Nonkers, yeah. Yeah, you're right, mate.
Co-op bank. That's not a thing, is it?
I think so.
Co-op used to be like a big deal, didn't it? There used to be loads of little co-op shops everywhere, and then they used to have all little subsidies of it as well. Subsidiaries, rather. All different services that they offered. Very rarely hear that name anymore. There was when I went to school on the Wirral, there was another school nearby called Bebington High School, and that rebranded. I'm sure it was called the Co-op Academy.
Really?
Like dead weird, like a big corporate brand.
That's a mad sponsorship, that.
Yeah, and I think it was known as that. It's a bit weird, to be honest. Co-op Academy. A bit like a football stadium, that. Where's the Singapore Academy?
No worries, Murph. Drive safe, mate. Chris, currently watching from Rwanda. Welcome in, Chris. Hope you're doing well.
Welcome.
Yeah, exactly, Myri, yeah. It just works, doesn't it? Not flashy, but it is just a good livery, I think.
The Co-op Academy School in Stoke. I find that a bit weird, me. I don't know. I'm sure they probably get like good funding and stuff as a result, but it's a bit strange, isn't it? Like a brand on a school. There's loads of Co-op Academies now. Is there? Okay. So it's not just like a one-off thing.
Hey, you're too quick for me, Winner. Too quick for me, mate.
Yeah, but that's a good thing, though. Schools these days do seem to have more funding. Like, I know it's probably different in reality, and they're probably struggling in some aspects, but things like having like good sports equipment and these play areas at a lot of schools. When I was in school, we didn't have any of that. Like, it was so basic when I was in school. We never had like climbing frames and...
Wasn't that what all them vouchers were for you used to collect in school? Sports vouchers, do you remember that?
Yeah, I do remember that, actually, yeah.
When you go to Tesco's, then you get some sports vouchers, and if you were lucky, you got a really nice one on the counter who just give you a massive wedge of them.
I think I remember that now, yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah. Co-op Academy, that plane is in Stoke. What, is a plane there? I might grab a quick snack from that little stash you got there.
So, oh yeah, I'll bring it up, yeah.
Go on then. This is a
Heinen's on the taxi out as well.
Yeah, okay. Gibraltar. Ah, a cheeky one. Gene's saying they're from Oxfordshire. Welcome in. Lovely part of the world. Thank you. Oh, it's Greg's as well. No way. As if. Ew. Where's Terry when you need him? I know, yeah. I don't think he's in the chat today, is he?
Are you buzzing now, aren't you? Oh, hot dog on the go. Sausage roll, rather. Mate, I need to go home and go to bed. I need to, you know, some days you just can't put words together, and I'm having one of them days today.
I feel like a hot dog up here.
Yeah.
The wind's just calmed right down, and it's just lovely now.
It is wham down here now. Willow, I wouldn't go so far as to say 911-esque, to be honest. Saying he loves the rear of that 380 like he does a 911. I'd definitely probably go more so with the 911, but I get your point. Have a quick look on radar then. What's coming up? We've got the Hainan A330 for Beijing. It's probably our next interesting departure to head out. KLM, of course, back to Amsterdam in the A321neo. That's always nice to see. But we are sticking around for a little while as we are expecting a Mr. Captain Mark to be on the move at some point soon. If you guys want to give him a wave on stream. Of course, if he's running seriously late, we'll probably give it a miss, but so far so good in terms of messages.
Plex saying with the co-op academies, would the school dinner just be a co-op meal deal? Mate, wouldn't surprise me.
Not even Fresh Bakery.
I know, yeah.
You always know when you're on holiday and you got a co-op round the corner, it's going to be a good holiday. Because you can just go in and just get all the mega snacks and everything, can't you?
Yeah. Or when you go abroad and you got a spa.
Yes.
Spas. Don't really have them in the UK much anymore.
No.
Yeah, we're getting a bit of blue sky above now, which is quite nice. So I'll keep an eye out for some overflights. And with the sun arriving, got the Sun Express over on the south side.
Yeah, Powter, that'd be mega. We've said before it'd be amazing if we were live when the Concorde was moving. That would have just been incredible.
Yeah, just to get some like videos and photos as well.
Hey, Colin and Dawn just gifted a membership. That's gone to Miranda. Enjoy that, Miranda. Down in Shropshire.
Hey, nice one.
Aviation spotter saying the Qatar 351k is just over 30 minutes away. That's perfect. Thanks very much. And VG tuning in from Japan. Currently afraid of flying, but I have to get on a 6-hour flight for the first time in 8 years in 2 weeks.
Oh, man.
So I'm glad I found the channel. We do have some videos for you to watch if they'd be of interest. We've done some fear of flying videos.
Yep.
But I guess you're kind of throwing yourself in at the deep end. You've probably got enough time to, you know, get anxious and then settle on a flight that long.
Yeah, it's all good. It's an incredibly safe way to travel, and of course the most dangerous part is driving to the airport. All you have to do is look on Flight Radar 24 and zoom right out and see how many planes are in the sky and how little of them are having incidents. And like Martin said on our YouTube channel, if you'd search flying fears on Airliners Live, There's a video that's got, I think, about 2 million views now, and it's helped an incredible amount of people. We get so many good comments on there, and it's by our good friend Captain Mark, talking through a lot of the most common flying anxieties and why you don't need to worry.
Hey, no worries, Paul. Thanks for getting involved in the chat as well today, mate. Got to head off, guys, but hopefully see you Sunday. Take it easy, mate.
There are still over 2,500 Spar shops in the UK. Really? Where? That's a lot, isn't it?
When we were at my mum's for my birthday, me and Jen just nipped out to a little shop just to get some bits and bobs in, because we were staying in a little house about 10 minutes away, and there was a Spar there, but then there was like a local shop, so we said, oh, should we just go in a local shop, rather than going to the big chain Spar thing.
Yeah.
And honestly, I felt like they nearly had to close the shop. There was hardly anything in there, and what we bought just was leaving like hardly anything on the shelf.
Wow.
Like, we wanted some bacon and some meat for sandwiches and stuff, and they had about 2 or 3 packs of each. And I was like, flipping heck, if we take any more of this, they're going to have nothing left to sell.
I remember going, have you ever been to the Llyn Peninsula? The one near Anglesey, where Portmadoc is?
I probably have, yeah.
I noticed that the Welsh language is like still alive and well there, because you go there and you go to some of the local shops and they're speaking Welsh to each other and they start talking to you in Welsh until you start speaking English, and they're like, okay.
I think they're really trying to get a revive on that, aren't they, as well?
Yeah. A couple of friends from college and that were from Wales, and they spoke fluent Welsh. It's so cool. But they used to speak something called Winglish, which was like they combined the two, like pick the best from both.
Language sponsored by Hovis.
Yeah. Yeah, KLM's taxiing nice and quick.
Einen, A330 on the roll. Nat's currently watching from Terminal 1. Welcome, Nat. Yeah, Zinner, it would have been amazing, wouldn't it? It would have been amazing.
Oh, have you seen Mark's message?
No.
On Discord. This has got quite a delay. But that's higher change?
Ah, right, okay. Never mind. We'll get the Qatar 350 and then finish on that today.
Yeah, Heinen did sound great, didn't it, Michelle? What a sound.
I don't suppose Mark's on the phone to Halfords, is he? Quick fit. Give him a quick ring.
Did you do fitting as well?
Yeah. It's 49 quid, including fitting.
Do you want to join our service plan? It's just $9.99.
Don't worry, Mark, it's only flat at the bottom. Muzaffar watching from Tokyo.
Wow.
Welcome. KLM 21 Neo heading back to Amsterdam. Bevs, good afternoon. How are you doing, Bevs? Good to see you.
Stunning aircraft, this is.
That was cool.
Have you got a good picture of these yet?
No, I haven't actually.
What if Flemmo has or Will?
Mate, I'm not sure what the weather's saying tomorrow, but I'm tempted to do a bit of Southside photography tomorrow.
Oh yeah, be cool.
Just want to
bring some chairs and
get on with it a little bit.
Have a little Thursday meeting over there.
Do you reckon? Should we have a little Thursday meeting? So what do you think? Smithy, are you working tomorrow, lad?
Oh yeah, Smithy was down yesterday, wasn't he?
Yeah.
Catching there was a Turkish A350 down at Manchester, and he got a mega video of that. So I'll edit that today.
Are you taking Darcy with you? I wish. She's only a couple of days away from her vaccinations. I'd definitely take Darcy Southside with me.
That'd be so cool. You should.
But she can't yet because she's not had her jabs.
Yeah.
Nigel, welcome back. 42 months. Is Mark in the IC or AA? Okay, sure, lads listening whilst gardening. Enjoy, Nige.
He's just on the phone now.
Did you see her on the lead yesterday? Yes, I did. I told chat before how she was literally trying to eat every dandelion. It's like, yes, I know I've not mown the lawn, I'm sorry, but...
Being very judgmental.
Yorkie lad with the 45 months of membership saying, great show as usual, guys, thank you so much. That's a name change, surely, that, isn't it?
What's that, sorry?
Yorkie lad.
Yorkie lad.
That's a name change, that. Lee Davies gifting a membership as well, gone to Nat. Thank you very much, Lee. Yeah, if the weather's still like this when I get home in a bit, I might mow the lawn and get back on top of it a little bit. Top me tan up. I want to get some nice chairs for the garden because the ones we've got at the minute, they're, you know, the chairs that you can just like recline in and you lie flat. Well, they're not long enough, so like my feet dangle off the end, and it's just really uncomfortable.
They're them 0G ones, are they called?
Yeah,
them ones.
Yeah. So I need a bigger one. And also, you can't lie on your front on them either.
Oh yeah.
So currently, I'm really, really tanned on one side of my arm, but if I look on the other side of my arm, I'm completely white.
Oh yeah. You see one of them basic ones you have by the pool on holiday, like the plastic ones that can fold out and be completely flat. Get a big towel on there.
Hey, Catherine, watching all the way from Brisbane in Australia. Loving the stream. Thank you so much.
Oh, cool. There was someone else earlier on who was tuning in from Brisbane. I wonder if they're still watching.
And Tony Crystal says, back again, my laptop had a meltdown.
Oh, no.
No worries, welcome back.
Stoke squad back in the house. Yeah, it's been so busy today. The chat has been alive and it's been so good today. Weather's been great. What a Wednesday show this is.
Yeah, it has been a really good show. Thanks for watching, everyone.
Next live show, I believe, is Friday. Not heard otherwise from Matt. He's usually live on a Friday from 10 a.m. if you want some more live aviation action. And then tune back in on Sunday morning from 9 a.m. for our Super Sunday show, where, as Martin said, we'll be doing the remote feed again as well for those who are business class and above on VIP. They can enjoy a second live stream simultaneously, where they can just see Matt's feed and hear all the great aviation audio by itself as well. It was very well received on Sunday just gone. Stoke people are the best, saying Rainbow Love. That a bit biased, is it?
Chat, I will show you the cutest picture in the world of Darcy in a minute as well. I'm just loading it up.
Oh yeah.
We got probably the best picture we've got of her the other day. We got her a new pink bed she's got, and she sat in it, and she's just like, oh my god, you got me a pink bed. She's well happy. Let me get it on the big screen. Here we go. Brown belt.
Yeah, see that. Oh, yeah. Means I can have a look as well.
Let's see. There we go.
Also got Justine saying, brilliant show. Watched in Stoke with my mini Fenton Musketeers. Big hello from the main Fenton Musketeers.
Love that.
Fenton Musketeers again.
Chat, there you go. Tell me this doesn't matter how naughty she is. When she does this, I'm just like, you can have whatever you want.
Puppy dog eyes. Cute.
Look at that.
That's cute.
That is the cutest dog in the world, isn't it?
She knows how to get to you now.
She's like, excuse me, any chance of a bit more dinner, please?
Another cocktail sausage, please.
Oh, take me to the south side. Come on.
I don't want to be here anymore.
Make sure it's on a Friday. I want to see all the specials.
It's a Turkish A350 today. Very cute.
Man, she's so cute. Not when she's biting your ankles, but sometimes.
Who else is shooting in from the Fenton Musketeers then? Is it just Justine?
Yeah, Bretson, she's cute, isn't she? Oh, you can, Tim. You can, mate, because she lets you take that picture and for the rest of the day, she's biting fingers, biting legs.
Barking.
She's naughty at the minute. She'll hopefully grow out of it, but she's very naughty at the minute.
She was quite quiet last night, wasn't she?
She was good last night. Day before was like, mate, I was ringing RSPCAs. So you got a dog?
Yeah,
she started chewing the table early. Absolutely not. I spent quite a bit on that table. Can you not let her do that?
It's the giant chew toy for her.
Mort says my cockapoo. I don't know why when I read that, Mort, he says my cockapoo's been staring at me throughout the show, begging me to take her for a walk. My brain read that and immediately thought, is it cockatoo? Is that them birds? Them little white birds?
Yeah.
Like, why does your bird want to take you for a walk? Here he is. Benjamin Scrap on the Twitch chat.
Has he showed off, has he?
How many red cards did you get last night? 2?
Mate, the amount of games we were winning and then he got sent off and it just ruined
if you want to play FIFA, guys, don't play with Jake. Twice we were winning and he goes, you know what, I've scored a goal now, red card. Gets himself sent off. And while he's sliding along the floor to break their legs, he's going, Ava!
I'll leave a mark on him.
I'll leave a mark on him.
Gets sent off.
And then the ref comes up, didn't do nothing, ref. And then you see the replay, the guy does like 2 backflips. Man, I still want to know what's going on with this Fenton group.
I don't know.
I feel like there's a story there. Something's happening.
Fenton Musketeers.
Here it is. Look, here's Alison as well. Fenton What is the Fenton Musketeers?
Oh, there's another one.
This is the biggest modern mystery of our time.
Check us like a Facebook group that way, just like
Mate,
a bit like Dull Ben's Club.
I need to get involved here. How do I become a Fenton Musketeer?
Oh, that's a big challenge.
I feel like there's some mad process that you got to do.
It's a great honour.
Is it like a knighthood? Do you have to wait for a letter?
10-year waiting list.
Yeah, Google does not enlighten me anymore to what is going on. I've Googled it. I'm going to have to up it to AI in a minute and find out what's going on with these Fenton Musketeers.
Who are the team behind the Fenton Musketeers?
How many horses have you got?
The Channel 4 documentary.
Oh, Laura, you're supporting too much today.
Incredible.
$50 donation. Laura, you don't have to do that. Thank you so much.
Thanks, Laura.
What a huge amount of support. Chat, let's get some love in the chat. Laura supporting the stream today with $150. Absolutely incredible support.
Wow.
Thank you so much, Laura.
Very much
Huge.
appreciated. Have you been watching for long, Laura? Are you quite new to the channel?
Yeah, because I must admit, I'm usually quite good at display pictures and stuff. I don't recognise your display picture. And your name doesn't ring a bell either, Laura, so it does come across that you might be quite a new viewer, but...
Not yet from the Fenton Musketeers, are you?
Maybe she leads the Fenton Musketeers.
All the way from Australia.
I'm waiting for, like, my phone to ring from a unknown withheld number. Like one of them disguised voices.
Is this Martin?
Meet me in the woods. 7 o'clock.
Bring your biggest musket.
This is Fenton. Over and out.
Alison says there's 2 Fenton Musketeers tuned in and another at work. They've got them all over the country.
I know, they're just keeping tabs.
Something is going on here. Hey up, Simple Life. How you doing, mate?
Hey.
Good to see you. Logan Air out to Aberdeen on a taxi out.
For Aussie viewers.
What a crazy day. Huge amounts of support coming into the stream. Thank you, folks.
Logan Air, yep. ERJ 145. Did your little jet plane. On the move.
By invitational. That's it, Tony.
That's it, yeah. You need to have a certain set of skills and connections.
Yeah. Maybe it's a bloodline.
You're like the Masons, exactly.
That's the thing, Nigel.
Secret meetings.
They just come in and just say it's the Fenton Musketeers and that's it.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, I didn't realise.
Sorry, we didn't know he was here. Part of me doesn't want to know what it is.
Yeah.
I feel like it's a lot cooler in my head than it probably is in real life.
Needs to talk Stokey. Yeah, that's it. That's what's failed.
Myri says if they are Musketeers, can't there only be 3 at a time? Well, maybe we've got a good chance of doing them in if they come after us then. We just need to make sure we walk around in 5s at all times. But the first rule of the Fenton Musketeers is don't ask about the Fenton Musketeers.
That's kind of why it's been so elusive.
Mate, I love this. Mate, I love it. Stuff like this just proper makes me laugh. Oh my goodness me.
Is it the Fenton Musketeers?
The Fenton Musketeers have switched the power off on our live view. And it's not charging, and I need to find the plug quick because it's got 6% left. Chat, if we lose the stream, I have not found the plug in time. Blame the Fenton Musketeers. It's their fault. Oh my days. What's going on here then? Stand by. Oh dear. Maybe a fuse has gone in this, you know. Because it's not charging.
Rip.
I'm going to try and find a fuse and try and find something to put the fuse in with. And I've got 6% to do it.
Well, it's like old school Airlines Live.
Hey, this is like, I feel like I'm on a game show here. You haven't got one of them, you know, those IECs upstairs with the, you know, the shaped connections on them, not the standard IECs with anything, have you?
Like the laptop ones.
Yeah.
I think so.
Oh, like the laptop ones. Mate, you genius. That's like the thing in Poirot where the one guy says something and he's like, I've solved it.
There's a big flash.
Laptop chargers at home. Rest in
Them
peace.
laptops use IECs anyway.
Oh, do
Like
they?
standard, yeah.
Oh, right. Oh, we're in trouble here, chat, you know.
Yeah, there's nothing.
I'm trying.
Let me have a look. Yeah, this really is old school Airlines Live, isn't it?
Oh, I've got it.
Ah!
Woo! Let's go. Right, buzzing.
You got one.
There you go. We're back in business. Cooking on gas.
Did it work?
Yeah.
Oh, nice. See?
Mate, I heard the music coming in and everything then. Hey, thanks, Laura. I really appreciate that. Hey, it's good to have you, Laura. You're welcome anytime, of course. It's a good job. I noticed that, isn't it?
What were the odds?
I just glanced across just to check the internet speed on it, and I saw the red battery on there. It was down to 6%. We would have literally just gone offline if I hadn't noticed that.
But it was plugged in.
It was plugged in.
Weird.
Yeah. Wonder if that plug's got an issue. Very odd. It's Jet 2, I think, Steve. The new Jet 2 hangar, mate.
Yeah. We've sold a few of the ESUs as well, folks, by the way. I'm just checking the numbers now.
Okay.
There's not many left.
And to be clear as well, they are the bilingual ones.
Yeah, the AIR, yeah, the Alpha Echo one. Oh, the Alpha Echo one sold out anyway. Okay, there's only 4 left now.
Yeah.
So the passenger service units for Golf Lima Sierra Alpha India, the Jet 2757 that retired the other month. So that was a while ago now, wasn't it? Good few months ago now. Was it January that happened? Wasn't it? Early January.
Yeah.
And they have retrofitted LED lights in it, so they still work as seatbelt signs and non-smoking signs. And we've been getting a lot of pictures from customers who have received theirs, and it's really cool. People putting them in different places. Someone put one above the toilet in their bathroom. I don't know why.
I saw that, yeah.
I don't know why.
And they linked it in with the toilet light, so when they turn the toilet light on, it comes on the thing there.
I don't know why, but it looked kind of cool. We've got ours on the mantelpiece in the living room, and I've seen people have them in their car, which is very smart because it's like non-smoking. Seatbelt signs pop on when the engine turns on, and it's a USB connection as well, so it literally just works with any USB source, whether that's your computer or a USB plug or a power bank or your car USB. And because they're LED, they last for ages and they use barely any power as well.
Hey, thanks for watching. Stay handy, mate. Appreciate it. Have a good rest of your day.
Cheers. So yeah, there's just 4 of them left, folks. Check it out in the just below the live stream on YouTube. There's a link there. Proper piece of aviation history.
Fenton, don't ever mess with our power supply again.
We won't talk about you anymore.
Yeah. That's it, chat. Don't talk about them now. They're starting to mess about.
This time of year is so awkward. It's like jacket and no jacket. Like it's warm, it's cold. The
Yeah.
sun goes behind the clouds. It goes cold again. 15 degrees C though. That's pretty decent. Oh, Matt, you sent a gifty as well.
Matt did.
Yes.
Oh,
Hey!
stop swearing. Smithing. Thank you very much. Gifting a membership to the community.
Thanks. Even I missed that, to be fair.
At the risk of sounding extremely stupid, I've had this thought a couple of times, so if someone can tell me why it's a stupid one, I'd really appreciate it. Isn't it mad how at this time of the year, when the sun's out, it's absolutely baking hot,
Yeah, it's lovely, isn't it?
right?
Yeah.
The heat has come all that way from the sun, through the earth and everything, atmosphere, all that.
Yep.
And then the tiniest, wispiest cloud can just take all the heat away.
Yeah.
How is that possible? How can that little tiny cloud there go, you know what? Rather than 20 degrees, have 5.
Literally, yeah. That's how it feels.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
How's that possible? There's no way a cloud can do that. Someone's got to know the science behind that, because I don't understand it.
Yeah, it's mad, isn't it?
Like, it's just a bit of water, isn't it?
Up a nuisance.
I'm genuinely curious. I'm really curious.
EasyJet A320 on the roll. With the sharklets as well. Actually, EasyJet Europe, this.
It's because the water's very cold, is it?
Ah.
Well, I know it is, but is that why? We didn't get taught stuff like this in school, did we?
There's a lot of things we didn't get taught.
You know what I think should be on the national curriculum? And we probably shouldn't delve too much into this topic, but I'm going to put my thought out there for this one. I think everybody in school, in maths,
Yeah.
right, should be taught how to deal with money and
Yep.
pay bills and work all that out, savings,
Yep.
mortgages, all that sort of stuff. This is what a mortgage is. This is how it works. This is
Yeah.
how you pay for it. This is how much it actually costs you. This is how much, if you're earning this much, this is how much you should aim to save. This is how much you'd aim to spend on your house.
Yep.
Why is that not being taught to kids?
Well,
That's simple, isn't it?
that's it. I think there's a lot of things that don't get taught, isn't there? Taxes, you know.
Yeah.
We're doing our taxes, aren't we? And
Taxes, yeah, that's another one. If you want to run your own business at some point, you can. I think in high school, I think there was something like business studies or something. Maybe they do sort that in.
yeah.
Oh, here we go. Graham and Lupin's walking tours has done it. Clouds appear to take away the sun's heat because they reflect a significant portion of incoming solar radiation back into space, reducing the amount of heat reaching the Earth. So even if it's a tiny cloud.
Wow.
That's crazy, isn't it? So I have asked AI quickly as well. Not that I don't believe you, Graham.
Yeah.
So in a nutshell, it says when you're sat in the sun directly, you're getting direct solar radiation, which is the intense beam of heat and light from the sun.
Yep.
And you're getting ambient light scattered from the sunlight. When a small cloud goes in front, it blocks the direct beam, which is responsible for most of the warming effect that you feel on your skin. Even if the cloud is thin or small, it can absorb or reflect enough of the sun's rays to cut the heat dramatically. Think of it like standing in front of a bonfire versus standing behind a screen near one. That's actually 1,000 IQ.
That's cool.
And then it says, the actual air temperature only changes slightly, a few tenths of a degree, but because you're no longer being hit by the sun's direct radiation, your skin and clothes stop warming up as quickly, so it feels colder. There you go.
You didn't learn that in school either.
Did not learn that in school. Get that on science class.
Key stage 3.
Yep.
I'm running a new class in fencing. Yeah, there's loads of things they could teach in schools that they don't. Loads.
And you feel stupid for not knowing it as well.
Yeah, absolutely loads. Like home maintenance, car maintenance.
Yeah.
All like the basic stuff. Who to call if you get stuck out at sea, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Or on a mountain. Are you allowed to drive a boat or not?
Yep.
Who are the
fence musters?
Who are they? That needs to be taught in schools. Why do EasyJets always hold for so long?
How long does it take before you can safely eat a steak bake out of the oven?
Yeah. Proper safety lesson right there.
Hey Juan, how are you doing? Good to see you, mate.
What happens if you don't put the toilet seat down after you're done with it?
Yeah.
Is it a death sentence? For sure.
Loading the dishwasher without moaning. I don't think I've learned that one yet, Rob, to be honest with you, mate.
Without knocking something over or stacking things the wrong way.
Hey, Joanne's still in the chat saying the hubby's plane is due to land. We've got the Saudia next to land.
Oh, nice.
With the Qatar final arrival for today.
Cool.
On the way in. Glad we could get this for you, Joanne. Yeah, they slow down pretty quick though, Steve, don't they? Unless you're in like a massive boat. Just because of the water, it's like water friction, isn't it? But then you see those like cruise ships. If a cruise ship makes a mistake, you ain't stopping one of them. You seen them videos where they like go into the dock? Don't stop.
Yeah, I've seen them.
Yeah, that's it, Terry. Tankers can take miles to stop.
Wow. Welcome in, Juan.
Yeah, good to see you.
Welcome to Manchester. A little bit of a warm day today. 15 degrees C. And a bit of sun as well.
Yep.
But for someone in Austin or even somewhere like Australia, that probably sounds quite cold. Believe us, this is nice.
Yeah, this is good. I think temperature-wise for me, you know when the sun's out now, I'd say this is one of the nicest temperatures, I think,
Yeah,
to be in, because it's not too hot, you know, that you can't do anything.
Yeah.
But it's hot enough where you can sit out, take your top off, sit in the garden,
Yes.
and be nice and cozy. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, we were playing in the garden yesterday. We got a Barbie remote control car for Dakota for her birthday, And the thing didn't work. It brand new. Didn't work. It would steer, but it wouldn't actually have any like acceleration to it. It wouldn't have any power. So I was like, I can't be bothered. You know, I just want to go do something else. So we'll go take it back and get it changed. And Sam was like, nah, let's try and fix it. Like, fine. It felt like it felt like a Robot Wars workshop in our gaff. Turns out, them things are so simple inside, and it was just a cold solder. Which, like, when you press this little PCB, it, like, started working. You could.
Oh, standard.
So we got the old soldering iron out and redid that, and it was working.
All sorted out.
We're like, while we're here, could we, like, turbocharge
Upgrade
it? Yeah, get some with bigger power in it.
Overclock the motor.
Well, to be fair, that thing just spins out anyway. It spins its wheels anyway. Need some downforce. Robot Wars, mate, what a TV show that was.
Oh, Perplex, that used to be Sunday night special.
Yeah, that
Robot Wars was insane.
That's an incredible show. It made a return, didn't it, with, was it Dara O'Brien?
Yeah.
And it was alright, but it definitely wasn't the same. Was it Craig Charles?
Craig Charles was the original guy.
Yeah.
The guy that I watched anyway.
Yeah. Quality. Had a lot of waves today from around the park.
We have. There's been quite a few viewers here today.
Yeah. You're some electrical engineer, Brown. Yep. Just so happens to have a soldering iron spare. I mean, doing that is not that hard. It's the simplest electrics you've ever seen in your life. Ooh, Saudi a touchdown as well. And we'll keep an eye out for the landing of the Qatar in a moment.
That's second to land after the next Ryanair, so.
Okay, we'll catch that. I didn't mind the American remake of Robot Wars. It's called BattleBots. And I think it had like slightly less restrictions, so they were a bit bigger and beefier.
Nice.
And it was Americanized, so it was a bit more high energy and crazy. And actually, to be fair, I ended up binge watching that. It's good. But I just love the idea of this like father and son thing of like they build a robot in their shed and take it in. And
mate, there was two that I always remember. There was one that had like this really sharp point that like they just clawed down and it just went through anything like armor.
Oh,
it was
right,
like it was silver.
Like impaled.
Yeah, it was silver and it kind of just went like this and just killed it. There was that one that was mega, and then the other one that was just always OP, Hypno Disc.
Hypno Disc, yeah.
Do you remember Hypno Disc?
Yeah, that was just...
Mate,
that needed nerfing, that thing.
Guy needed banning.
Yeah.
Razor, was it Razor? Yeah, it might have been, you know.
Yeah.
I was going to say Razor, and I wasn't sure. Razor, and let's just say Robot Wars. Let's have a look. Yeah.
It was Razor.
Yeah, that one.
We got a picture on it.
Yeah, this guy.
Razor.
Let me,
and then they had the house robots, didn't they?
Yeah, Matilda.
Matilda
was the best one.
Dinosaur-looking one. Sir Kill-A-Lot.
Sir Kill-A-Lot, yeah. he always tried to grab things. He never did he? It was a bit rubbish.
He was a bit rubbish,
yeah. Very quickly, chat. There you go. There's Razor. There's Razor. Look at that. Wouldn't that bite in your toe, would you? And then Hypno Disc.
Razor looks filthy. How does Razor? That's like one of the like someone's built that, like as in one of the contestants. That looks a bit too elaborate. That for like.
I think so.
Yeah, because I know the house robots were done by like a proper, serious team, professional team.
And that was Hypno Disc.
Sergeant Bash.
Sergeant Bash, yeah. Didn't he have a flamethrower in?
I think so. Sergeant Bash.
I remember Hypno Disc looking a bit cooler than that.
Yeah, pretty default in it. Like, but that was like one of the best ones there was.
Yeah, that one just used to win all the time, didn't it? Because nothing could get close to it. Tell you what, we get some good memories on this channel, don't we? Just chatting about stuff.
Yeah. I'm sure there was a game for that as well on the old PlayStation where you could build your own robots and you had to upgrade like the batteries and the armor.
Dead Metal.
Dead metal, yeah. That was
I remember that one as well. Oh, yeah, with the little pincers.
Yeah. Hypnodisc looks like a robot
It
vacuum.
does, it literally does. Hey, but you won't want it doing you in. You should see it. There's some clips of that, and something goes near it, goes bam!
Yeah, they were seriously they're big as well, you know, them things. They're not, they look tiny. They look like little lunchbox size, don't they?
Yeah.
But they're actually, like, huge.
Really big.
Dead heavy. Like, you have to use, like, a trolley to cart them round because they're that heavy. Captain Mark's pushing back soon.
Okay.
So I think he's got his Halford's new wheel sorted. And here's the Qatar. Airbus A350 coming in from Doha. Nice touchdown there on runway 05 right. And rolling out here to Terminal 2 at Manchester. What a beautiful aircraft as well to be on.
Ian says once at RAF Cosford Air Show, they had a few of the robots and Hypnodisc destroyed a washing machine.
Wow!
That's proper entertainment. That.
Yeah, I'd watch that.
Hey, Pappy, good to see you. Tom West, thanks very much for tuning in. You guys just catching us as we bring in our final arrival today.
Yeah. We'll stick for the...
for Captain Mark, actually, sorry. He's heading out in a moment.
About to push in a moment, so might as well catch it. I know, like, if one thing, like, from my childhood, I wish, like I had a wish would be, like, we made our own robot on that.
You know the other one that's good, that I like, that isn't really a childhood one, but the Red Bull soapbox race.
Oh, yeah. That's cool.
That's another good one.
I don't think I'd ever do that, I think. But,
I would.
Would you?
I'd definitely do that, me.
It just looks so dangerous.
The trick is don't use bike wheels, that's the trick.
Everyone does that.
Everyone does it and they just snap.
Yeah.
You gotta go low profile, low to the ground. Easy peasy.
Less distance to fall then as well.
Exactly. Pappy's watching from Florida. Hey, good to see you. Thanks for tuning in today.
Welcome in.
Yeah, that was it, Graham. The pit of doom was just a hole in the floor.
Yeah, you had to press the button, didn't you?
It was like a little smoke machine. Nice.
And the flipper as well.
The flipper.
Yeah.
TV's got rubbish on it.
Honestly.
I don't think we ever got to the bottom of that TV program I was talking about that time.
Which?
Where celebrities had to learn a new skill.
Oh, right.
And they were winning prizes for the family that they were living with.
There is a tail over there for an easy, so it's not moving just yet. What flight is it, did he say? Nothing's picking up either. Qatar Airbus A350 on the taxi in here. Hope you're enjoying today's Midweek Madness show, folks. Today is definitely the busiest Wednesday we've had for a long time. We've really enjoyed it. Saving the best for last here, we're going to have a very familiar face on the next, well, coming up soon on the departures. I'm sure you all know what's coming up. Another wave from the mound there. Gentleman just joined. Wonder if Will's still about as well.
Yeah, it'd be good to have a chat with him.
Yeah. Love that
Is
guy.
this it, actually? I've just asked... Mate, AI is so good.
Yeah.
Celebrities Under Pressure.
Okay.
I think it was called.
Under Pressure.
I think it was this. Celebrities Under Pressure. The celebrity, would live with a family for a week and they'd attempt to learn a new skill from their hosts. This is it, mate. I'm going to get on YouTube and watch this tonight.
There you go.
They do a video diary through the week and then they test it in the live studio. If they're successful, so it'd be like basketball or something, like the family would be like, one of them would be dead good at basketball, so the celebrity has to learn and they'd have to do like 50 slam dunks or something. And the whole family gets to choose some prizes, so the kid will get himself a PlayStation, maybe a new car or something. And if they complete the challenge at the end of the week in the studio, the family wins all the prizes.
Wow. Here you go, chap. If you had a celebrity moving into your house for a week, what would be your skill that they have to learn, that you can do, that you can teach them?
Ooh, look at this.
What is that? It's a
Barcelona special.
Yeah.
Tell you what, nothing left for Matt on Friday, is there?
Sorry, Matt, we've nabbed all your specials. You'll only get emergency landings on Friday now. That's mad, isn't it? Dream, play, fly. Special. Baking brownies, saying Audrey. Yo, that'd be a good skill to learn.
But how do you test them on that at the end of the week?
Guess they just got to make their own. Do a Great British Break Off style. Oh, it's a properly loaded dishwasher. Expert on Pokemon Go. Teaching him how to create Twitch clips.
That'd be helpful.
How to interact with Twitch chats.
Flying Murph on Twitch says, I can't wait to see Shakira learn how to sit in her pants all day playing FIFA, drinking Heineken and eating a kebab. Sounds like great telly.
Skills. Right, that does sound like good TV. Hey, look at this in the sun. Oh, love that. Dream, play, fly special on the Vueling Airbus A320. That's pretty.
That Malaysian United special is terrible, isn't it? Have you seen that?
This isn't our, I think, is it?
No, it's not mine.
I have seen it, yeah. It's
Not it, is it?
pretty shoehorned in there. That's quite cool, that, though. Don't mind that.
No, we don't get A&A Alan at Manchester, unfortunately. If you're talking about the special livery they've got. It would be nice to see that R2-D2 special at Manchester, though.
Ah, okay, it's the next easy, okay. The next easy we see. We'll have a certain someone. Next departure, that is.
Man, I need to get my youth emote in that plane, I think.
Grab a drink real quick.
Is Will still here, or is Will gone?
I don't know.
I can't see him.
I can't see him either. I've got him on Discord, I can send him a message.
I'm going to see if he's still here. Get him some chips if he wants or something.
Good lad, Will.
Yeah.
Remember when he took over the Mac Cam one Sunday on that charity show? He did a great job.
Yeah, he does.
I'll send him a message.
Hey Matthew, how you doing? Good to see you today. Thanks for tuning in.
Leopard Deck is getting warm now.
It is, isn't it?
Big cloud about to hit the going away. So
Oh, look at it. Is it coming towards us, that one? Oh no, it's kind of moving.
yeah, parallel really, isn't it?
Oh, okay.
We're good for a bit.
Yeah, we're kind of in like a little bubble here, aren't we?
Your arms out.
I know.
There you go lie on your belly now on the grass.
Yeah. I really appreciate you all tuning in today, though, guys, on our midweek show. Don't forget, Smithy's live on Friday for another marathon show here at Manchester Airport. And then we're back live with you again on Sunday for the Super Sunday show, hoping to have the remote cam at the airport pub. And if you're a business class VIP, you can watch that feed uninterrupted on the remote feed, the second stream on our channel on YouTube. And huge thanks to all the support that's coming today. Everybody getting involved in the chat as well. It's been another amazing show.
He said he's nipped to Barton, but he's just seen this, he said. Just call it that. Send you. So,
right, nice.
Yeah, we were in the garden yesterday evening, and in and out of Barton with them dolphin helicopters.
Yeah.
And they were going over our house, like literally right over our house, like back and forth in like a two-ship formation. And then we were just like, what's going on? And then we heard like a distinct sound of a Chinook. We were like, no way. And then we looked kind of over the fence line, and the Chinook was just going past us.
Yeah.
Like, what is going on?
I said to Jen, there's a Chinook going over, and I thought, should I go down and get the Chinook? I thought, oh no, I'll just leave it. And I looked back at the pictures, and basically that Chinook come down, a load of troops like got out of it and went over to the Dauphin helicopters. So I don't know whether they were like SAS or something, but them Dauphins obviously are known for that sort of transportation, aren't they?
Yeah. Incredible. Looks like Will's just caught some more just now.
Yeah, there must be some sort of exercise going on or something, because I'm sure when I drove past this morning, they were in the secure area over there. SBS, sorry, Malky. Yeah, SBS, that's right. Let's have a look on the Barton webcam, see if
Oh yeah,
anything guanin.
Katie's saying all hay fever sufferers get yourself down to the pharmacy and get a hay fever jab. It's the best money you'll ever spend. Right? Sounds like that's for you though.
No, I just take the things, me.
You're alright with them?
Yeah. Yeah, I've seen Mike. Thank you, mate. That's fine, Mike. No worries, yeah. It's all good. Willow says, just having the first cup of coffee, filled the bird feed bowls with a bunch of seeds, and they're chattering like grade 1 kids, excited to go on a field trip. Love that, mate. We quite like feeding the old birds away. It costs us a fortune to keep them fed. Trying to get the pigeons away from it is the hard thing, and the squirrels.
Oh, nightmare, aren't they? You getting a picture of this, or?
I've only got my phone, so.
Oh, okay. No worries. Here we go, a certain captain, familiar face, up front on this next aircraft taxiing past us. Well worth sticking around for. Heading off to Dubrovnik, the Airbus A320.
I don't know what mine is, Myri. It does get worse when I go to Anglesey, though. So I'm not sure what causes mine. Hey, enjoy, Andrew. And here we go. You know what to do, chat. Get those emotes in the chat.
That's a familiar little badge there.
Hey. Love that.
What a legend.
Can you imagine when you started this channel seeing that?
I know.
Mate,
So
it
cool.
never gets old, that.
Hope you have a great flight down to Dubrovnik.
Mate, what is going on today? Look at this BA on the south side.
Where? Oh, over there. What is it?
Mate, we are seeing
What's
what's going on today. We've literally seen every weird, wacky, special plane.
What's happened to that thing?
Hey,
Yeah.
Matt, just don't even bother streaming on Friday, mate. There's nothing left.
Has he had a bird strike? I've never seen
Chill
that.
out, Rudolph.
I think that plane's got a bit of a cold, I think.
That is a weird. What is going on?
Been blowing his nose too much.
Yes.
What is this? I was not kind of like, that's not a special livery. What are you on about? How's that even happened?
Get a screenshot of that, chat. You can one of the mods send me that in the Discord. I'll
What
put
we
it
need to do
on
is schedule that for the 25th of September.
Yeah, I'll do it
December.
right. That is Christmas post sorted right now. One day down.
Put some antlers on that thing. Comic relief. Is it actually a comic relief? I don't. That seems a bit random. Comic relief. Red Nose Day. It needs a hay fever jab. Someone needs to sort this out with some Pyrazon.
That's mental. Like, what plane has that come from, though? That's the question. Like,
What A320s are?
where have they got that from?
Just so happen to have it in the back room. I've reached 2 million followers. No, Pia, we're at about 1.5 million subscribers. I was thinking Norwegian, but they don't have any A320s, do they? Unless they used to. There you go. Heading off to Dubrovnik. Have a safe flight, Captain.
Cheers, mate. Really appreciate that.
That was awesome.
Well, there we go, chat. What a stream, eh? What a stream. What a way to end it as well. That was really, really good. Great to see Captain Mark. We're going to have to finish there, unfortunately, because Jen's got a meeting at 2 o'clock, so I'm going to go home on dog watch for an hour or two while she's in that. Loopy says check DMs. I assume, is that the picture you've I just checked? I've not missed anything, have I? No, thank you, Loopy. Thanks for doing that. Chat, thanks for the amazing support today. An awesome Wednesday show in the sun. Great aviation, nice and busy. It's been great. Really good. Really good. Brownie upstairs, getting all the tan points.
Okay, trucker's tan on the go here.
Yeah. Left your muscles at home, though.
I know.
Chat, thanks everybody. Thanks mods. Thanks Twitch crew. Thanks everybody for getting involved. Don't forget, we're back live again on Friday. So make sure you tune in for that. And smash a like on the stream as well. Twitch crew, I'm going to send you over to Fishing Solo, who's a cool guy over in Florida. Fishing Solo. Go and give him some love. And chat, we'll see you on the next one. Have a great rest of your week. See you shortly in a bit.
Bye.